Yay!
Media first also
Alright.
have some audio. That's funny. Okay, let me put on you. Okay, this all works. He
Alright.
just made a move. What move did he make?
Oh, he made E3. E3. I saw it. I saw it.
E3. Okay,
Yeah.
E3. That's a logical move, I think. Although it does trap the bishop a bit. The bishop can never come back, so luckily
We
there's...
can't see the live board on the stream, by the way.
Oh, you
Or,
can in
sorry, we
chat.
can't see the online, yeah.
Yeah.
So just make sure to add that before we dive into, yeah.
Okay. You want me to add it where?
Yes, we did figure it out. But the DGT board doesn't work, so you guys will have to help us with the pieces.
Yeah, the GTT board stopped working for only Kostya's board after working for the first like 6 moves, and then it just stopped. And we think this is the current position, but we are not 100% sure.
So you guys can, if you see any discrepancies on the board,
Yeah.
it's also so dark, which is so annoying, but...
Yeah, this one camera is so dark. The like POVs from the pieces, it's bright. It's really weird.
It'll probably get
Look at this.
brighter as it gets darker outside, yeah.
Yeah. But look at this POV. Like now it's all bright and well, and you can see
Yeah.
everything perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But okay, if we go back to move 1. So knight f3, knight
Wait,
f6.
we can't see the... Sorry. We still can't see it on the stream.
You guys don't see the board, of course, because I made the video huge.
Yeah, so you just have to overlay it on top.
Okay, let me just open this. I'll just put this in the middle.
Yeah, or if you just
This one,
move...
huge.
Yeah.
And then I just hide that for now. This works. Okay.
Wait, what?
So yeah, then I pull it back up once we've analyzed, maybe. I thought. Maybe I have some media.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could also just like move the board to the top on OBS. That way you can have the video and the board at the same time. That way when he makes a new move, like someone will catch it and stuff like that.
Okay. Why is the media source not working again? Well, what did I have? Like you said, I had to double click it or something. Like the first time we got it.
Well, just on OBS,
Oh.
like the media source, I'm assuming is at the very top.
Yeah.
So just make sure you drag the online board above the media source. So the first thing on the top is the
Oh yeah, there we go.
online board.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Well, okay, now now we can't see us,
Sorry.
but maybe no, it's okay.
Yeah,
You're good.
Let me just pull us above that then, if
Yeah.
that's possible.
Yeah. That should do the trick.
That's working. And you
There you go.
That. Okay,
Nice.
you are not yourself, but now you are. Okay, that's working.
Yay. Yeah, and then if you want to move the board like maybe a little smaller and up so we can see Kostya's live board at the same time, and then we're good.
Yeah, like this. Awesome.
Yay!
We got a tick. So
Perfect.
if we go to the game, what we think, what happened is knight f3, knight f6, c4, b6, g3, bishop b7, bishop g2, e7, castle, bishop e7, b4, castle, h4, e5, stake, bishop f4, knight bd7, knight g3, a6, rook g1, c5, knight e5, rook e8, and e3. This is the last move.
Yeah. So we don't know if this is the order that it happened. We just kind of got this position right as rook e1 and e3 happened.
Exactly.
But this is the current position. We're like 99% sure.
Yeah. So talking about this move, up to here, this was all theory as we looked at in the morning. Like we looked at all of this in the morning, but here we looked at knight c3. So maybe this is where also the annotations we got from the organizers got messed up because they said h4 here. Maybe it was knight c3 here. But then again, after knight c3, d5, takes, we were not looking at h4, so that is also different. So I think he's just playing a different line, and that theory would stop here. After a6, that's already a bit weird, but we would do rook c1 and knight e5 in the other line, so I think he just continued with that. And then just e3 is something we have never looked at together. So this must be his first move on his own, I assume. Talking about the game.
Yeah.
So yeah. And e3, it's a little weird because now the bishop can never retreat, but there are never like plans to trap our bishop anyway, so it should be okay to trap the bishop here. And there's also no knight h5 to win the bishop pair because that is covered. Yeah.
So is he
Looking
playing
fine.
e3 to open up the queen then, or because the bishop's already developed on g2, so and defend on d4, I
Would
guess.
just be to recapture here with the pawn. They
Yeah.
take recapture, and it's also just a useful move.
Okay.
To open up the queen, I'm not sure because you don't really want to put it on f3, and these are currently covered and will
Right.
stay covered because if they move the knight away, the next move is gonna be a knight here.
Okay.
So
We just had a move, by the way, but I don't think because they
yeah,
just wrote something down, but I can't
e3,
see
and
what
then
it is.
what was the move, chat? You would know. The chat can tell us.
Oh my god. We can't see clock situation. Yeah, their DGT board doesn't work, so this is all we got to work with, unfortunately. Also, like, this is the time I hate the AI switching, because if we just had the one camera where we can see the board, like, that's how I've usually done streams. OTB streams is that you just have that one camera, you can see both people, you can
That
see the
would be
board.
nice.
That's all you need. I don't need a close up of Kostya if I can't see
Okay,
the position.
h6 got played.
Okay, cool.
Just also a waiting move. So essentially,
Yeah.
waiting moves are moves that you make to just make it your opponent's move, which makes sense. But the point is, both players are essentially not quite sure what to do, so they're just slightly improving their position and wanting their opponent to make like a choice that's significant.
Yeah.
So for example, Koshi would have liked to see a capture, so he would have a very easy move to make, and then the opponent would have to think like, how am I gonna play this position on his time instead of on Koshi's time?
So, do you think Kostya's gonna play a waiting move too, or?
I could see a waiting move happen. Maybe something like a4 to take control of the b5 square could be possible.
Makes sense, yeah.
Maybe like rook e1, just a nice developing move. If they keep on doing that, I'm gonna see like king h2, a4, b3, rook e1, maybe like queen d2 or queen e2, and just nobody is gonna make any progress for the next 5 or 6 moves.
Oh.
Could be possible. Yeah, what do you think Kosha's idea could be in this position if he would have to go for something?
You tell me, man. You prepped.
I tell you? Okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
So I
I'll have to
don't
think
think
about it.
we ever want to capture here because that would just strengthen their center and we lose one of our center bonds. I don't really see any pawn breaks happening. We don't ever want to go for something like b4. I don't think we ever want to go for something like e4. And we are never ever gonna go g4, g5, I assume. Although it could be possible someday, not now. So I don't really see a way for us to break through anywhere. So I would, like Kosha is probably thinking about, make a waiting move, like a4 or rook e1. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
really
let's
hard
say
to
like
make a plan here.
like A4, rook C8. Then what?
A4, rook d8, probably just like rook e1.
Rook E1. Okay, then what's it? So does black? I guess my question is, who runs out of waiting moves first?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe black runs out of waiting moves.
I mean,
Because what does
if you
black
run out
do?
of waiting moves, you're just gonna do this, right? Um,
Okay, so let's
you're
say
just
he goes
gonna
rook
end up
A1
repeating the
again.
position. Rook a1, I would go king h2 probably. Small improvement.
Oh, we have one of the other dojo senseis in the chat. I'm not sure
Oh,
if it's David or if it's
okay.
Jesse. Um, but they are saying queen c2 to f5 is an idea. Ooh,
Queen
nice. He should move the
c2
queen so
into
rook
f.
f1 can go to
Oh, that
d1.
is nice.
Okay.
That is really nice, yeah. That is a good idea. Because this f5 square, it's like untouchable. None of their
Yeah.
pieces can really touch it unless he wants to undevelop his bishop and then do something like knight f8. You cannot really touch this. On g6, we could probably sacrifice and go for a mate, or even put it back if that is not possible. So, yeah, this is such a nice square for our queen.
Um,
That is very true. So yeah,
so
queen
the
c2 to queen f5 would be amazing.
yeah. Chess Dojo's also asking if we've all calculated plot twist Kostya. D takes C, B takes C, and knight takes D5. That's the first
B
forcing
takes
line we
c,
have to look at.
b takes c, and then
Knight takes D5.
knight takes d5.
Knight E5. This is the line they're giving. Knight E5, knight F6 check.
Knight f6.
Bishop
F6.
F6, bishop B7.
I'll just put on the boards. Take.
Yeah.
Take,
Takes.
take,
Knight D5, knight E5.
and then queen take, or
After bishop F6, it says bishop B7. Wait, what?
yeah, bishop takes b7 makes sense.
Yeah.
Queen take. Let me check what they said myself.
And there's another line as well after to look at.
Bishop b7 plus minus. Okay, so this is the end of the line, and he's saying this is like evaluate this. We are currently up a pawn. That is correct. And their
We have the
structure
bishop
is
pair.
worse than ours. We have the bishop pair, they don't. So this would be better for us if there's not something concrete. What I am seeing is they can straight and go.
Just
that
try
would
it,
be
just
bad.
try it.
Okay, let's take rook a7 to kick this guy out.
Okay, it goes back. Bishop. Oh, okay.
Take for, but then you lose the bishop pair, which we don't really want.
Rook
but they can force
D7?
the bishop.
Or, oh. Yeah,
Okay,
not
yeah,
here,
let's
obviously.
just go back. I was just calculating myself. Let's go back. And then we would have to find something concrete for black.
The C-pawn's hanging.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, I like this for white here. I don't really
this
see
looks
anything.
amazing for white.
Yeah.
So we would have to refute that line.
There's an... Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, h6 got played. So now
There's
take,
an takes. There's also knight D5, then bishop
knight
D5, bishop D5,
d5.
bishop takes D5, and then knight E5, and then bishop A8 question mark. What do we think?
Okay. That's also interesting. And you can either trade the queens and then recapture, or recapture immediately.
I would recapture immediately, first glance.
Yeah, it is
just because
interesting because these light squares are pretty weak. So we could try to use the queen to attack
Knight
the
F3
king.
coming.
Yeah, knight F3.
Oh wait, but
incoming.
the knight is hanging though.
You're right there. So we cannot do that. So what happens then?
But
But
take
if we
there first.
take, the knight is also hanging.
Go back.
So as the knight is takes, they would have to move the knight.
Wait, can we not? Yeah.
No. But if you move the knight, let's say
Then
back.
we just move the bishop.
Okay,
So is that?
Ah, but you can take the queen, they recapture. No, but the check he just captures. So I think we just lost a piece.
Yeah. So let's not do that.
Yeah. Well, not exactly a piece, because there's a huge imbalance because they lost a rook. So currently we are down and changed and a pawn for a piece.
Yeah, no. That's not even worth looking at.
Yeah.
They're never going into that.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And then okay.
h6,
So if
same.
all of these lines lose a pawn for black, they will have to recapture on c5 with the knight, which would be good for Kostya. Black can also trade both minors on d5. Then knight takes e5, queen takes e5. I don't see the comp for the pawn.
Let me put that message. If all these lines lose a pawn for black, right?
So do you want to
Yeah.
just go through whatever possible captures there are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go back. So the other line that we looked at was... No, this is what we thought was on the board. Let me just go to the captures here. So we looked at bishop take, which we thought was just
Good for
winning
white.
for white. Then we would have to go and look at knight takes again. At the end of
I
this
think that's
line,
good for
we
white
also
too.
liked white. So
What are
we
the other
agree
options?
with either Yossi or David that if they recapture with the pawn, white is just gonna be a lot better. So they would have to recapture with the knight, or maybe the bishop.
Alright. What happens after bishop?
Bishop take. Then this pawn is still hanging, so
So
I
knight takes
think it
d5.
kind of just transposes, but with the bishop here instead of the pawn.
And then if
So
so if knight takes, the queen's defending, it's not free anymore.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So
So
probably
that is the
knight
point
takes
of
then.
knight take. And I don't really see any tactics happening with the bishop here instead of the pawn here. Because this bishop is not really doing much, so I don't think this is worth looking at. So
Yeah.
take knight take. And then what happens? Well, first of all, if we just don't calculate anything and we just look at a position, our structure is significantly better. Because they have this isolated pawn. Where
IQP.
we have 2 islands, yeah. They have 3. Yeah, IQP. So that is very good for us.
So what's
Now
the move
we
here for...
would
Sorry.
want to blockade the spawn because it's an IQP. How you play against an IQP is first blockade the pawn with a knight, and then after that try to win the pawn. And why
Oh,
you want to
really?
blockade it with the knight is because the knight still does so much from behind that pawn. Whereas if you take, for example, a bishop, it's less good. It's not the same, but I guess it's less flexible with the bishop. I'm not sure. The bishop also looks good here. Anyways, what I've learned is that you want to put a knight here.
Why can't we just play like queen d2, rook fd1 or something?
Queen d2, rook fd1. I mean, that would be a pretty good idea. Although queen d2, they might be able to put a knight on e4. Not sure which knight. Okay, let's go knight c e5, and what would you play here?
Okay, wait, what about queen d3 instead? Sorry. So it's not... Oh, wait, no, you can't go there, fuck. Queen e4? Queen e4, rook d... Queen d4, rook d1, rook fd1.
Yeah.
No, then you have knight e6. Sorry. Okay, this is all terrible. Okay, I take all of this back.
Yeah.
What about queen c2 with the queen f5 idea and then rook fd1, like
yeah,
Chess Dojo said?
I like that. Queen after capturing, because this is definitely beneficial for us, this inclusion, because they got this isolated pawn. So queen c2 aiming at f5, and we cannot play g6, which we discussed earlier, because you would sack the knight, and you would get a very good mating attack against this king. So, how do you prevent queen f5? I'm looking at queen c8 to just cover the square, not allowing him to come there. And then with the queen looks horrible on this square because it blocks the rooks from ever doing something. But my idea is to put the queen on e6 so that then we can move the rook to c8. And e6 is a pretty good square for our queen. So what would you do here to counter this idea of developing and having, like, arguing that I have good position?
Well, first of all, the Kostya did just take on c5, so we're
Okay,
going down the right
that's
path
great.
here. Okay, so let's just say like rook d1, rook fd1.
Rook fd1. Now queen e6 also protects the pawn again. So now the pawn is not hanging anymore. Or well,
Okay.
not hanging.
And
my next idea is to like improve my position slowly.
Oh, okay. So hold on. Can we instead of rook fd1, is king h2 a thought? Instead of moving the rook in? Like king h2, bishop h3, is that a thought or is that just bad?
Instead of queen c2 or
No, queen c2, rook
wait,
c8,
yeah.
or queen c2.
Take. Knight take. And now queen c2.
Queen c2, queen c8, and king h2, is that a thought or no?
And then I still go queen e6.
And then and then bishop h3.
Well, and then bishop h3 to kick my queen up of this diagonal. Plus, it might just be trapped at the moment. Oh well, no, we can go here, I guess, but then there's discoveries. So yeah, this would be really bad. So king h2, we would have to be very worried about this.
So what would you play after king h2? Okay.
The nice thing is that it doesn't really threaten anything at the moment except for this. So we just have to deal with this threat.
Yeah. Also, Chess Dojo in the chat says we want to attack d5 without any blockading this time. I'm not sure how to know. I guess in this case it's
I guess,
just
yeah,
like
they can
easy.
never really push at this point, so we don't have to blockade it. That is true. If we stop them from pushing anyways, then we don't have to blockade it.
Yeah.
But okay.
You have to calculate the forcing moves.
Waiting.
Okay. So yeah, Chess Dojo is saying that because we were looking at waiting moves initially, they say we need to calculate the forcing moves before playing the waiting moves, which makes a lot of sense.
King h2, even though it looks like a waiting move, it is actually a forcing move because the bishop h3 threat is pretty annoying.
Yeah. I guess they meant like before like looking at a4
yeah,
or something.
of course.
Simple Simpson says, isn't knight f e4 the natural move after queen c2?
I was looking at knight f e4 against this. Okay, you want to look at
after queen c2 instead of
Yeah, knight f e4. That would also be a way to stop the queen from coming to f5 by blockading the diagonal.
Can you play a b4 here or no?
b4 to pick out the defense of this knight.
But then you could just take c3 and go back to e4, maybe.
Yeah, this would be the immediate refutation to that.
Yeah.
And now you're hitting the queen, the pawn is hit.
Yeah, never mind. That looks terrible.
This potentially, yeah, this looks bad. So, how do we deal with this? Good question. Well, if you just look at captures, right? Rook d1 would be a bit uncomfortable, potentially. Hitting the queen and asking black where they want to put the queen. If they put it, the only moves are queen c8 and queen b8. Put on b8, we just have discoveries. So it's forced to go to c8. And now we could potentially move this queen somewhere and the rook would attack the queen. So there
Uh,
should be potential tactics like queen b3, hitting this pawn and the queen at the same time. But then there's queen e6
yeah.
or queen f5. Because on queen e6, we could take and we have ruined the structure so badly that we should be winning.
Um,
The queen f5. But then
we do
g4.
have some moves from Kostya.
Oh, okay, I'll try.
So it's c5, knight takes c5, and knight g4.
Take, and then knight g4.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's getting his queen into the king side by training up the knight instead of going queen c2, queen f5. So there must be something why he refuted this. But okay. Let's look at this. So the most obvious continuation is if they take, we take, we're threatening h6, and good luck to black to deal with that. The most obvious way to deal with it is either king h7 or king h8. King h7 looks like it's a bit exposed. Like we could maybe play rook d1 and knight e4.
Yeah.
Pinning the pawn and then trying to get our pieces in. And then this diagonal could be useful, or rook d1, bishop f1 with the idea of giving this check and getting another piece into the attack.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna take on g4. It just looks really good.
Yeah, this looks really good, but if he goes king h8 to get out of the pin, this still looks crushing to me after like rook d1, and the king is just very weak. This piece is quite upside for the defense. It just looks like we should have a great attack here. So,
Okay.
taking it.
Chess Dojo saying knight fe4 is the most obvious response for black if we want to look at that, and also knight ce4, which is also a candidate
that
move.
is what I was gonna look at now. Those are the next two obvious moves. I think knight fe4 is like, it looks more natural than knight ce4 to me. So knight fe4. What is happening here in this position?
Great question.
But there is also maybe a threat of g5.
Yeah.
Although, if they play g5, they take here. There's not an immediate way to trap the bishop because after f6 we have bishop g4, but there could be potential tactics. But okay, what can we do here with white?
Can we look at bishop takes h6 f5? Chess Dojo line, not my line.
f5. Boom. So first of all, bishop takes h6 with the idea if they recapture, we recapture and get our queen into the attack, and we might be mating. So f5 hits both the pieces at the same time, and now we would have to find a way to justify the sacrifice.
Bishop takes g7. That's my take.
Bishop takes g7. And then if they recapture...
Then...
Don't get in somewhere.
Then queen d4. No, yeah, queen d... no, because then bishop
check,
f6. I don't like that.
With something.
Yeah, sorry. No, not that. Go back.
Yeah.
Can we take on e4 or something?
Take on...
So, like, sorry, take on g7, and then... Because we're losing a piece anyway, right? So we might as well get 2 pawns for it.
No, I'm trying to see if there's something where we don't lose a piece.
Queen d...
It's hard.
Queen d4 now? Maybe?
Queen d4 now.
Threatening mate? You can't... Oh, then you just take the bishop... no, yeah, bishop f6. You can't do that because the knight takes... Yeah. Yeah, that looks good for white.
Although this does not look nice for white. Okay, I guess you could go back and you're threatening queen h5. That does look bad. Yeah, this looks bad. So they cannot do that.
Knight e6 then after queen
take.
d4? Yeah,
Knight
Chess
e6,
Dojo
hitting
though,
the pawn
probably.
and defending the mate.
Yeah.
And now if we step forward, trying to stay on the diagonal,
Bishop d6. And
there is bishop e6
no, queen
defending
takes
the knight.
f5.
There is queen takes f5, so that is not quite possible. So what do they do? It's a knight e6, queen e5. This pawn is hit, this knight is...
Bishop
yeah,
f6 now or no?
But bishop f6 we also take, I think. Okay, but this is still hanging.
Yeah.
Like, oh, but then
we can take on e4, yeah.
And then take here, yeah. That does the same with bishop e8. Take. Oh, but then we're just mating. Yeah, if they take, we could also first take like this and then capture here. No, but then they have this. Okay. So yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. So do we agree that this is winning for white? There could be an intermezzo potential. No, but then we just give a check.
Yeah, we just knight f6 them.
Yeah.
What was the original position? Or what's the current position? I forget where it was knight g4, right?
Yeah, knight g4 is what was played.
Okay. Does it make a difference if knight ce4 there? Can we still do the same bishop h6
we're
thing?
saying now knight fe4 is not that good because of bishop take, which is really interesting. Knight ce4.
And then if bishop takes, we maybe that actually looks worse. Never mind.
Well, the difference
at least there's another knight in the defense.
That the queen cannot come in now. The difference with this knight taking was that we would have queen h5 now in this position. Now we don't have queen h5. So that could be possible. So if sacrifice, what do you do? But then
now knight takes f7. So can you play king f8 or something or king f7 or king g7? Yeah.
But then there's check. Go back. I mean, we are.
So what about king f8 first? So. King f8 first? No,
Wait,
knight f5.
This is not hit. They can do like
That's
any move.
fine.
Okay.
What move
let's
then?
Say this. I mean, we're up material, so I would be inclined to just start trading bad pieces for good pieces.
We're down a pawn, no?
We're up. Oh,
it says white's up a pawn, or black's up a pawn.
We up. Wait, what is happening? Oh, we are down. Oh, sorry, I'm so confused. We are down.
You're good.
Okay, so we need to find something compensation here. Well, if we still capture, they cannot really capture with the knight because then our queen comes in somewhere. So they would have to capture with the pawn. But does this
then our queen can't come in though either.
Yeah.
Queen b3, yeah. Bishop d5.
Bishop d5.
I don't know, man. I don't really love this for white. Maybe we messed up along the way. Yeah. So, after king f8, do we have anything else?
I don't see a way to get
knight takes d5? Question mark.
Is like g4, g5 to then get a queen in. What did you say?
Can we entertain knight takes d5? Knight or is that just terrible? d5?
d5.
With the idea that if bishop takes, wait. No, that's stupid. Sorry.
Yeah, I was
like, can there? Yeah. That doesn't work. My bad.
Yeah. I don't see something immediately. Maybe queen f3 to try to get the queen in somewhere like this. That doesn't even work. No, that should be just bad. I don't see a way for white to take advantage of this weakened king.
So can we look, or just go back for a second?
The best I can find is this, but then we looked at this and it was terrible. Yeah.
Instead of, yeah, so is there another alternate move? Like,
Well, we always have it as a threat potentially, so that's nice. Well, we could look at this line, but in a different move order, like we prepare it. So if we look at this position, what would be like if we could make a move for free? What would be a move we would want here? Like if we could make 2 moves in a row.
You mean with the king on h7 or on f8? Because I thought with
Like
h7
let's
we were.
say, well let's say it's our move twice here. My point. Well, then we went g4, g5, I guess. And g4, g5 we cannot make that happen right here. Okay, we could. Okay, we could try to take, and then queen g4. That's something. So let's say. But then you immediately. Okay, but it comes to check. So takes, and then queen g4. This could be interesting.
Let me just move the king.
And move the queen.
I don't see anything here.
This.
Mm.
And you're not threatening to win the pawn, but you're hitting it at least. But we're forking the.
Okay. I see. Can you go back like 2 moves?
Yep.
Is there a way to prevent knight c or bishop c7?
Well, the threat is this and this at the same time now. We could have also. No, we could not have. Okay, so you have to kind of move the queen. But how do you move the queen whilst protecting that pawn?
Was there a way to not get into queen g4 for black? After knight c4,
Knight takes, I guess
right?
you could take with the knight.
Then it falls into the
But then
bishop takes
bishop
h6
takes.
ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So after like this was this was the first move of the variation, so that's forced. But recapture is forced because otherwise you have bishop take.
Right. Okay. So then if pawn takes,
this is already forced because I don't think you want to
we're not
just pawn
taking.
take.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay,
you get
that's
here
a
in a
nice.
forced line.
Yeah, that's nice.
B2 hanging,
Is there
it will usually only
anything?
be about equal. Okay, so our pawn is also hanging. That's
Okay.
what the sensei is pointing out.
Also your cam. Oh, my cam
So
is gone for some reason. Sorry.
That. Okay, it's fixed. Oh, good.
Cool.
So your move. So you maybe want bishop takes now. Takes. And we are not threatening mate, but you
And
cannot
then,
take our rook because then we would have mate. So
can you just go back to f6?
you
Like
could go
bishop
back
f6?
to f6. That is very much possible. And then white turns to move, and we can do essentially anything because black is not threatening much.
Can we play rook c7 instead of bishop takes h6? Like here?
E7.
Does that do anything or no? Bishop c8 maybe.
We are threatening the bishop, and if they would have to play rook b8 then or rook a7, then that would be very nice for us because we could just double. Which is a pretty weird concept because we would put the rook on a hanging turn. But yeah, this is a cool idea.
Rook c8. Or sorry, bishop c8. I don't know.
Bishop c8.
Where does the queen go?
Yeah. We could try to just play around with queen h5. That would be my initial suggestion, hitting this and getting out of the attack. And if g6, now we take and the dark squares, you're getting mated.
I don't know. Bishop e6. Now we take on h2, h6 then, Or
Well, take him, you just come back. I
yeah.
don't really see what we're doing, so we could take this pawn now because you block the defense.
Right.
But
Yeah, I don't know. You take on a2 also.
these are some
Instead
crazy
of
lines. Yeah. What could
or
I do?
take on a2 here. Bishop takes a2.
Bishop takes a2, and you're still protecting this. Okay, but then queen. You are forcing.
Yeah, this doesn't look good for
g6.
black. This is yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't look great. So I think.
Also, people in chat are saying if bishop g4, there's just queen f7. And bishop a2
G4.
comes with rook d1.
Oh, I have to read the chat for that.
Oh, no, you're good. It's just,
Oh,
I think
bishop
it was the first
a2, rook
line you were
d1.
looking at with bishop g4, where like the knight was attacking the rook was attacking e4.
G4.
No, sorry. After rook c7.
Oh, after rook c7, okay.
Yeah.
Find rook c7.
No, you're good. So I think it was.
It was
So knight takes, pawn takes rook c7. No, sorry. Knight takes, bishop takes rook c7.
Well, first queen here.
Oh yeah, and then bishop takes b2. I think.
Yeah, bishop takes b2.
Rook c7, and then
Yeah.
And then yeah, queen h5,
h5.
and then they were saying if bishop g4, then queen takes f7 is essentially mate. So we can't go there.
Yeah, we were talking about that, but we were looking at bishop e6.
And then after bishop e6. Oh, also Benjamin Bach just raided. Let's go!
Hello, Benjamin
hello.
Bach. Hello, Darchi.
Hello, thank you so much for the raid.
Bishop e6, bishop e4, bishop. Did I play? Oh, I was looking at this, and then if take, that is correct. But if you do this, then you're mated.
Yes.
So this is not an idea to try to get this bishop. That is
and
true.
Then bishop a2, rook d1 is the line that we were.
Bishop takes a2, and then
rook d1.
Rook d1. Yes.
And the queen is like basically trapped almost.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, thanks, but that looks awful. Like, we could
also
probably play bishop g5.
The rook is hanging on a8 too. Yeah.
That is also true, but this is like game over. Because if you take, I'm going for mate. And if you don't take, the queen is getting. Like, where does the queen go ever? The only squares here. But then you're mated. No, you're not. Okay, but you are. You are so mated. Oh wait, this is covered still. I'm missing stuff.
Can we look at
F4? What if we keep it in? F5? Imagine this is the way to win. Oh, but then take, and you block the diagonal. Are you seeing my idea? Like, after bishop g5, this pawn is pinned so they cannot take, and we're trying to trap this queen. But if we pin the queen, we don't have a break to a bishop take. So I'm trying to find a way to make this work.
Can they take the bishop on e4 or something?
After where? It's F4.
And then you just take it. Oh wait, f7's hanging. Sorry. F7's hanging.
F7 is not hanging.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
They can probably just take.
We have some other lines in the chat, by the way, that I think we should look at.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is also hanging right now.
Yeah. So after queen g4, instead of rook c7, it says rook c8 should be what?
Rook d8.
Rook c8 should be considered for black after
Oh,
queen
rook d7,
g4.
rook g8.
No, sorry. After queen g4, instead of bishop takes b2, rook c8.
Oh, now rook c8. That makes sense. I was like, what? But yeah, this makes perfect sense. Here, because
Can we take
we
on
don't have
h?
bishop c7 anymore. That's the point. D1, take on.
Oh, then you take on b2. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no trick with the e4 pawn ever, so. And if we take here, we're not really doing much, because they can just take our pawn. Take. Bishop take. But this looks bad. The rook c8 is a good move, but maybe rook. Oh, rook d1 we're pinned if they take. So rook d1 they can just take on c8.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if rook cd1, then possibly. C8, rook cd1. Where does this queen go? Because it cannot go here. It cannot stay on the file because there's not a good way. There is a way to block it, but I don't believe that this could ever be a move. Like it looks so wrong. Here, take. And there's no takes because of take.
Rook takes.
Oh wait, that doesn't work.
Yeah, we lose.
Yeah, we lose. This could be, so bishop e6 could be interesting, or queen e7. Queen e7. These are some interesting lines, like every one of these.
Yeah, they're all. Anushka apparently blundered, so I'm gonna go take a peek at her game.
Yeah, go for it. So what do we do after?
I don't know what that means, a blunder, or what degree of blunder.
Yeah, people over-exaggerate
Yeah.
blunders like.
On move forward. Oh yeah, this is not. She didn't blunder a piece or anything. Oh. Wait. Yeah, she blundered a piece.
Oh, that's
against a 1450. No.
Where do we want queen d7? I'm not sure where. Hello, Venus. Queen e7, rook d7, chess dojo. Where do you want that? The line. Which line are we?
Do you want to take a peek at Anushka's game, or you just want to stay on Kostya's game? While we wait.
In a sec.
Cause Kostya's opponent's been taking forever.
Oh.
Like there's no way he spent like less than 15 minutes after knight g4. Like his opponent's still thinking about the next move.
Damn. He did not expect knight g4. He probably expected the queen g2 move that we were looking at, or just like a waiting move again. So, okay, so e3 was by the way to open up the queen in these deep lines with bishop takes probably. That is pretty nice.
Hell yeah. See, I saw that after 0.1
yeah,
seconds of looking at it.
Exactly.
I am a GM. I'm a GM today, as Jesse says. Yeah.
Kostya knows never your commentator. Rook d8.
Yeah, I think if we wait for his opponent, I don't know, if you want to keep looking at lines, go for it. I think we should maybe take like 30 seconds and peek at Anushka's game.
Oh, with the stream you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Oh wait, the opponent just moved though.
Okay, let's. Oh, he took what? He took the knight.
What?
He took the knight.
Kostya's gonna recapture. So what did he see here? Maybe g5?
It's also funny that we have
really
like.
Threaten anything because we're still...
Let's see his face. Let's see if he has any reactions. Oh, of course now the AI goes to his opponent's face. Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, what did he see? Because he knows that queen
Yeah.
takes is coming,
Yeah, queen takes
and
g5 doesn't really do much because they're pinned, and I don't think they can wait around. Like, if we get a move for free, we can like bishop e5 potentially. Oh, f6. Maybe he saw g5. What other
okay,
moves are
wait, hold
candidate
on.
moves?
Keep it here for a sec. Let me think. Let
Okay.
me think. Um,
Hmm.
hold on, hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Knight
waiting.
e6.
Knight e6.
No. Then you just take on h6 as a free pawn. Okay, sorry. Go back. That's not the move I wanted to
Not
play.
knight
Hold
e6.
on.
Noted.
Bishop c8.
Bishop c8.
No,
Oh,
no, other than
c8.
bishop.
Sorry. Queen h5 attacking this pawn.
Okay,
And getting the
now,
queen out of the
knight
way.
e6.
Now knight
No,
e6.
that's
Now knight
terrible, is
e6.
it? Oh, wait, sorry. Sorry, hold on.
You're good.
Okay, that was terrible. Go back. I
Well,
don't
I
like
think
this
this
move.
might be a good move because, yeah, I mean, we are threatening the pawn. I think, although, let's say they do nothing. Take, take. It's only our queen really attacking.
Wait, 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 he's moving, he's moving.
Well, then we take here.
He played, go back, go back, go
Queen
back.
takes g4,
He,
I assume.
queen takes, and then he played,
Oh,
shoot.
another move. What did black do?
He played knight d3,
Knight d3.
right? Am I seeing that right?
That's possible. That's definitely
Yeah.
possible because if we take... No, that's not possible. What?
Wait, sorry, hold on, wait. Is it knight d3 or
No.
knight e4? I actually can't see.
But both don't make
Oh.
sense.
Apparently they were
Because it's
suggested in chat,
94.
so I think that we just need to see why. I'm pretty
94,
sure he played
what if
knight.
I would take the bishop. Would I? Okay, let's take with the knight for
Wait,
now.
go.
And take.
It was
Let's
knight
take
d3.
this.
It was knight d3.
Okay, but knight d3 is take. I didn't see the point because if takes it's mate.
Okay.
So they would have to find
Die queen.
a
Wow.
move here. If you go like g6, I don't know, rook b2 and thank you for the pawn. So.
Okay, wait. Go back after knight d3 just for a sec.
Yeah, knight d3. So they're forking some stuff.
Um.
I don't see what they do after we take.
Hold on. My master GM brain cells are coming. Just wait. I'll see the idea in a sec. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, g6 queen d4.
Well, they don't have.
They were just pointing out you cannot go g6 because you have this fork.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm cheating. Duh, Pesky in the chat says bishop f8 after bishop takes h6.
What did he say? Which one?
Bishop f8.
Protect the mate and still have the rook be hanging. Fair point.
But then can't you just move the rook?
Well, if you move the rook somewhere, then yeah, this guy's not hanging. That is true. They would have to attack the queen to try and kick it off of this diagonal. But let's say like bishop c8, queen g5. If you trade, we get the bishop back. And if you don't trade and play something like f6, then the queen
Okay,
is
wait.
trapped. Wait, this is... Oh. Bishop c8 might just win a piece. Oh, but this guy's hanging.
So, can we play rook d1 instead of rook b1 here? After, yeah, rook
Yeah,
d1.
oh yeah, rook b1 was just to make a move.
Yeah,
That was
yeah, rook
definitely
d1.
not my...
That way the knight is... But then, wait, the
So bishop
line
c8.
that people are saying here is before bishop c8, knight e5.
Okay, but I looked at this. I thought,
And then
and then you have
f6.
f6 immediately. Yeah, I was looking at it with this line and then coming back.
Chestojo's saying knight c8, or sorry, bishop c8, queen e2, and they think white is better.
I
And
have to check that. With rook with here or?
I think with the rook on d1.
Yeah, and then if take. Also, with the rook on b1, this looks better for white.
Yeah.
I missed queen e2. Here, rook d1. Knight e5, here f6. And the point is that we cannot keep this pinned whilst keeping queen alive. So we'd have to go here and then they take.
And then we take on d5, maybe? Like knight takes?
But we are down
1 point, right?
fair.
So, and you're threatening like some discovery stuff, the b7 bishop, the queen, and everything.
Yeah,
So,
like for example, if they
okay,
take,
bishop.
then they can take.
Yeah, queen takes, I guess.
Yeah.
There.
Well, yeah, but this would just be
Yeah.
bad for black, for sure.
So what does white, or what does black do? They can't take
That is
it
fair.
after knight d5.
So if they take and take.
Like, this is looking really scary for black.
That is true. I was looking at queen d6 to try and stop any discoveries. But you can just still take.
Yeah.
And you cannot really get off because then knight takes and you're just forking. That might just be winning. Yeah. So let's say they cannot capture here anyways. Could you go for g again? Probably g5 is also not a good move. So what happened? How did we lose this pawn? Yeah, we already sacrificed it here. Yeah. So we have to find something with tempo in this position. Because, yeah. The tempo on the queen would be good. So what if I just go for the g5 idea that I had? Yeah. Oh wait, it's just different work. The g5 doesn't work. Knight. In fact, there should just be. And then bishop c8 should take. Interesting.
Okay, people are saying lines in the chat and I have no idea what they're talking about. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, can we go back a bit? Because people are asking, did bishop takes h6 line? I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Okay, bishop h6. Okay, and then what was the next move after that?
Bishop f8.
And what did we do there? Oh, rook d8, d1, right?
Yeah,
rook d1? Okay, they're saying, instead of queen d6, what the fuck? Okay,
Queen d6.
g6.
Oh yeah, we looked at d6,
g6.
but that was terrible.
g6.
D6.
Here. Yeah.
What?
Wait, we lose a piece. Wait, what? Hold on. Maybe knight e5 and then g6?
Knight e5, queen here, g6, take.
Then you lose the king takes because you lose a knight. King takes? Can we play that?
I mean, we're still on material, right?
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I don't know what people are saying.
That's. I think we're still on material after g6 here.
Oh, sorry. Instead of bishop f8. Wait, you already looked at g.
Oh.
The line.
Yeah,
someone's saying
g6.
g6.
What was the follow-up to G6?
Yeah, no, wait.
What
Okay,
are doing with the rook?
Yeah, wait, what? No, we're not playing rook d1 after g6, we're playing queen d4.
After G6 we do Queen D4,
Yeah,
attacking the knight and mate, and you lose a piece.
yeah,
If we turn on the engine here and we're cheating, it's +5.
yeah, okay. People are saying after g6 rook d1, that's not, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no.
Alright,
But they're probably, they didn't hear us say this one before, probably. They just came into the stream and yeah,
right.
that's fine. So G6 there doesn't work.
So what is Kostya doing here after knight d3? Have we looked at any other moves other than queen takes h6 or bishop takes h6, or are we just like,
Let
do
me
we
see
think
if
that
I
that's
can
just
do that.
right way
Yeah,
to
we
do?
only
Like, is there
looked
any
at
rook
bishop take.
d1 or yeah, okay. So we're not even looking at any other candidates
But okay,
here.
did we
Like,
refute bishop take?
I don't think so.
Because with this we didn't find anything for black, I
Wait.
think.
Can we go back, just pause for a sec after bishop takes h6?
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry.
see if I can come up with anything to do. So we looked at bishop f8, we looked at g6.
I
Do we
think our
look at
best
bishop
is 95.
f6? No, that's mate though. 95, it's mate.
Oh, we looked at
Queen
95
takes
somewhere else.
g7.
Really bad. That did.
Yeah.
95
No, you're
there.
good, you're good.
Bishop f6.
Yeah, can we do that? Trying all the possible defenses of mate. And then rook d1, right?
I
Again,
was
or
still looking at the rook d1, and now we have
well, now you lose the knight,
94
or you
ideas.
lose. Okay, knight takes c1.
Oh, we should do it with this rook here, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Knight
say they
takes
just
b2.
get greedy. They can just recapture with the queen and still protect mate.
So what's the move here?
Do we have something here?
Bishop takes
Well, we
d5.
could go for knight takes.
Or yeah, something takes d5. I'm not sure if it's a knight or the bishop.
I think the 9. Because we're not
Okay.
threatening discoveries
Well,
anymore.
I was thinking bishop first, so that way bishop takes
Right,
and then
but
knight
bishop
takes and the
takes,
knight's
right.
there. And they can't not take the bishop because of bishop takes f7 winning the
They could take
queen.
here.
Okay, and then
if
rook
we
takes.
capture. The point is if you take, I just recapture. And we're upper
Right.
rook. Oh, well, are we? Yeah, we're upper rook for a bishop and pawn.
Apparently my camera's frozen. Sorry.
No problem. Should
I
be
don't
good
know why
now.
that. Cool. Okay, sorry. Can we go back to bishop f6? And let me just like look at this for like
Bishop,
a second.
I think both bishop f6 and bishop f8 are just pretty decent. How did we respond to bishop f8?
We played rook d1,
d1,
knight e5, and then queen g5.
rook d1, knight e5 here. This is what we were looking at last.
Do we have to play? Hold on. Do we have to play f6 as black though?
No, I don't
What
think so.
can we do something else?
Oh, this is not the right. Here. You cannot take because I got my knight out, my bishop out. The f6 is the most obvious because you don't want them to create a queen. So I guess you can try to move the queen.
Yeah.
Like queen d8 to try and trade on g4.
So I
be
think
an
that's
idea.
why, which Pesky is also pointing out, that's why bishop f6 is better than bishop f8 because there's no queen g5.
Yeah.
So bishop f6, rook d1, knight e5. What do we do?
I would say go here, but then have to take. And bishop take. They cannot go back. I would probably
You're
do
not
this.
just.
Bishop take. We're threatening a discovery with jack to win the queen.
Can you not just take that?
Well, if you
Wait,
take, I
and then knight
recapture.
takes, and then we have. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
Threaten.
No. Rookie.
I guess a
Rookie 6.
Yeah, I saw just.
Or knight d7. Knight d7 potentially instead.
I think rook e6 is a bit more active. Well, we could. No, we cannot take because there's queen take.
Queen takes h6 here.
Ooh. I don't really like that. Like rook e7. I mean, it's equal material, so maybe. But if I would have to evaluate this, I would say it's just better for white. Although, no. No, it doesn't work. Let's say we just make a move.
Someone in the chat said chess is so hard, man. And I feel that, but it's fun. It's so interesting to look
That's
down the
true.
lines. Also, with no engine, it's like now you can see
You could,
like
for
what is going
example,
on in their
a
head.
game, like we just only looked at, let's see.
We spent forever not even looking at the line that they played.
Yeah, we first of all spent forever on this move. Like,
Yeah.
you could spend hours just looking at this move.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it is also so
Crazy.
interesting. And that's why we love chess. And not hate it sometimes. So bishop f6 here. You know, knight e3 first. Bishop f6. Rook d1 here. Queen f4. Take. Here. We were looking at something like this. And the queen
Yes.
is, like, the queen is hit in the entire variation here, so this is kind of forced. Because I think that we would love to take on d5 at some point. Like, even if we get to take on d5, what's after this? No. Yeah, let's say here they just do nothing. Even if we get to take on d5, there's not that big of a threat because the queen can always recapture here. So there's no discoveries anymore. And if you take the knight first, I guess now you have discoveries on the bishop. And if bishop takes, you're threatening this again. So maybe that is an idea. So let's do knight takes here.
While you're analyzing, I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on the screen from my end to catch the time.
Then queen takes bishop. So yeah, knight takes could be a good saying. Take h6 first. Let's take h6 first. You want e6 here, but then we just. Someone said before taking on h6, something with g6. So I think they want g6 before we take there, but then we still take there. I don't see the point. So I don't know what that is about.
We have a line in my chat, by the way. I'm not really looking because I'm. Okay.
I'll look at it. Don't worry.
It looks like the opponent has 32 minutes. 33, 32. And the queen is blocking Kostya's time. I can't tell.
Oh no.
How much time Kostya has. But yeah, the opponent has 30 some minutes. That's all I can see. Okay. Unfortunately. I can check the DGT board again also, but I think we'll have much luck with that.
Oh, queen f4. Bishop.
Yeah, nothing on the DGT board.
Someone suggested this line. That is ready forcing.
What move are we on? That's what move are we
don't
on,
know.
Sam?
Let me check. Queen take. Did they play knight d3 yet? Do you know?
Yeah, he played 93, and
And
now it's Kostya's
Coach,
turn.
okay.
Wait.
Move 16.
Wait.
What?
Hold on, it needs
What
to stay
happened?
on this. Kostya has 30 some minutes also. All I can see is the 3. So they
Okay.
both are in their 30 minutes here.
Okay, so equal on time.
Yeah, pretty much.
On move 30. No. Move. Wait, what is this? Move 15. Sorry. Move 15,
Yeah,
they're equal on time, so they still have 25 moves to make with 30 minutes both. That
I mean,
is
it's a
a
crazy
lot.
position, so.
I think that we can see some blunders happening today. Because they're
Yeah.
gonna be so low on time in such a complex position.
Yeah.
But okay, someone in the chat suggested bishop f... no. Knight d3, bishop takes h6, bishop f6, rook cd1, knight e5, queen f4, knight g6. And now the queen cannot really stay on this diagonal.
Is that all forcing?
Yeah. Here, well, we could do something else on rook cd1, I guess, but after this, the queen is attacked. I think we want... well, we could go here, I guess.
Yeah, and then move the bishop back to f4.
Then g6.
Wait. Can we go queen e2, bishop f4?
Queen e2.
Oh, sorry. Then you just take the bishop.
Yes.
Sorry, that was a terrible idea. Sorry. Go back.
Even then, knight... oh wait, that was my idea. So knight e5, queen here, and then go back or something. And the point would be that after bishop takes, bishop take. And we're threatening discoveries on the queen. And let's say you take, I take, hit this. Oh, but then this will... annoying. And if knight f4...
That's rook d6.
Let's take knight take. You cannot block, so you would have to move the king, and it's equal material. But then okay, it's interesting.
Sorry, I just got a raid by Chess Guy. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. We are commentating International Master Kostya's game, and me and Sam are not anywhere close to International Master, so maybe Sam is in Blitz, but Classical we're not anywhere close to.
I'm 2400, but that is still not IM level.
Thank you. Robbie just made me a coffee.
Ooh, nice.
Hi, Sam.
Hello, Robbie.
He says hi. Me and Sam are both like 1700 classical, right, Sam?
Yeah.
But I'm also 1700 blitz, and Sam is 2400 blitz. So make sense. But we're both 1700 classical. And we're commentating for Kostya, who is 2350, with no engine. So we're gonna try to figure out what Kostya is doing here, essentially. Yeah. Sam, would you like to explain yourself as to why you think you're the same rating as me in classical, but 2400?
I think
Did you just not play enough classical, or what?
I started off my classical with a tournament. I was like 2000 at the time online.
Okay.
And I went 1.5 out of 7. And the one game I won was against an unrated.
Hell yeah.
So my starting rating was like 1500 or something. 1400, I'm not sure.
You got a rating from that?
Yeah, because it was enough classical games.
Damn.
So yeah, my rating was so far down, and then since then I've had decent tournaments like plus 100 I got for one tournament, and then a bunch of like plus 50. But because I started so low, it's just gonna take forever to grind all the way up. My last two tournaments, I got the 2000 FIDE tournament performance at the minimum. One of them was 2100, one was 2000 FIDE. So I think my playing strength is quite above
Okay.
1770.
So basically, you just play a few more tournaments in your 2000.
Well, I have K20 now, so. But I would say my play is definitely towards 1900. FIDE.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little bit louder than you on the stream. Someone said, "Can you move your mic close to your mouth?" Closer.
Yeah.
So either make me quieter or you louder or something. But I don't think
Yeah.
that really matters today.
This should be about equal, I think.
So you are the nightmare
Yeah.
opponent of anyone sub 2K. Exactly.
Oh,
Him
I
and all the
played.
children.
Do you remember when I played Matt and Maya? For
Mhm.
every loss that he got, I think he got like minus 5 elo, and against me he got like minus 16 for that one game.
Damn. Get wrecked.
Yeah, that was bad. So yeah, basically everyone I play is getting absolutely scammed.
Yeah.
I beat this 1950 pretty recently, and he was 2200 online, and he asked me about my online rating, and he was like, "Okay, so I just got scammed."
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
As soon as Sam's like, "I'm going to this tournament," immediately withdrawing. So, just kidding. Okay, so did we get a move yet? No, Kostya's still thinking. Wow. So he's. I think both of these players. We've been here for like an hour. From what was it? Knight G4. Knight G4, like it's
Queen
been
takes
at least
G4.
30-40 minutes.
And then he
for
did
sure.
90. Wait,
And they're both just like, what the fuck's going on? Which is fair because we're also like, what the fuck is going
what
on?
happened after Queen G4 again in the game?
Queen G4, Knight D3, and that's where we're
Knight D3. Okay, so he missed Knight D3.
Okay, Sweet
Most
Blues is
likely.
asking. Yeah, he must have missed it if he's thinking for so long. Sweet Blues is making a very good point. What is our other candidate if not Bishop takes H6?
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's what I was
Kostya's
gonna
looked...
get to next, because Sweet Blues gave this line after Bishop take, Bishop F6, Rook D1, Knight E5, Queen F4, Knight G6, and I was not sure. Like, this doesn't look good, because the move that I had in mind doesn't work.
And what if we just play Rook D1? Are we conceding instead of Bishop takes H6?
Right, so I think this is not possible. If you do Rook D1 first, let's say they get greedy, they take. Is this a transposition? No, because they took here, which they didn't do. So maybe this is an improvement for us. Ooh, what if we go... No, we cannot. But we can go...
Knight takes D...
Knight takes.
Sorry.
Yeah, Knight takes D5. And then what does black do? I mean, they could take. That is possible.
And then take the bishop, take the knight, and play Queen E7. We lose the rook back. JK, sorry, bad idea. Go back.
And then...
Yeah, no, this sucks. I don't like it. Okay, sorry. Don't take it. Don't take it.
Yeah, don't take it.
Hold on.
I was not sure about this for the white pieces, but it looked interesting. You could go like some way attack this queen.
Can we try Bishop C8 really fast?
Yeah, Bishop C8 I was looking at, either Queen C8 or Bishop C8.
Because Knight takes F6, Queen takes.
I'm looking where I want to put the queen here. We have the here.
Also, thanks for the sub, Drinkbot. We are commentating for Kostya Kavutsky. He's an international master, and he's one of the chess dojo
I can
senseis.
just
Pietro Checkmate is commentating for Matt and Anushka, so you should go check out their stream for their games. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, what do we do after? This is such a hard position. It makes sense Kostya's thinking
like
for so long.
everything is complicated after knight d3.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit worried for Kostya's time.
I mean, they're both. Yeah, I guess his opponent's also thinking on his time.
There have to be like a billion tactics. Like the
Queen F3.
the queen is hit here. There's discoveries, more discoveries, mate threat. Like, what did you
Can we play Queen C5?
Queen D.
C5? Does that do anything?
C4?
C4. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you're good. Queen C4, and if they take, with the idea of
taking the bishop and then the rook.
and you're up a pawn.
+1.
Jeez, that you have to do all of this to gain one pawn. Okay, I can do this to hit this and this at the same time, but then there is queen c6 or queen takes a6 too.
Oh, he moved! He moved!
Oh.
What did he move?
Oh.
I didn't see.
We need to...
Rook d1 on the board, rook d1.
Okay, so he's looking at exactly what we're looking at now.
Okay.
So we were looking at if they get greedy, which it's probably... And that's the only move we looked at. So what's... well, they can get greedy, I thought. Or we do something else and say...
I'm so curious to see after the game, like, what he looked at versus what we looked at.
What if we do knight takes here? Because now the bishop is not here, so we're threatening knight f6. Without the bishop there.
And then...
Let's say take, we are forced to recapture, so we're giving up an exchange.
Yeah, so knight b2 is pretty bad. Also, my camera is frozen again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't really care, but...
Yeah, I know.
Just... troubleshooting. Okay,
what
we're
about
back.
this, though? It's the exact same position as before, except these two moves are not on the
Queen
board.
c8 is chess dojo move. I'm not sure if here or a little bit before, but...
Probably here.
Queen c8 is actually a really nice move.
Yeah.
The queen's hanging. Can't take the rook on a8, and we just... I mean... I resign as what? No, I'm just kidding. Queen h5, okay.
Or no. Queen g6. That's nice. But just for the... Queen h5 is probably the right move, but queen d6 just looks nicer. So... What did they do here? But you thought this looked nice, so you must have seen this move and found a counter.
Listen, I was reading the chat. Hold on.
Okay, so
I will find a counter. No,
F6
because they take...
But it's better with queen h5, but then this guy's hanging. Now this guy's not hanging. Okay, I'm gonna change my move to queen h5. And g6 is not possible because of queen takes, of course, so... I'll let you decide on the move in this position.
Okay. Wait, why didn't we want queen g6? Sorry. Why did you turn it down versus queen h5?
Not per se because I thought it was refuted, but because now this guy is hanging.
Was it not hanging on... Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
I understand.
We need to keep this... Yeah.
Okay,
So I thought
hold on.
this one was just a bit better.
I'm gonna come up with a master plan. Just give me one moment.
Yeah. But we also have like a bailout option now, which is nice. And the rook is still protected, which could maybe matter. I don't know. I only see rook f8, to be honest.
I'm looking
That's
at
our
queen c2 for some reason. It's probably trash. That's my only thought, to keep the queen in the...
queen d2.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just take it, and then... Well, if you take it, then I'm gonna
Bishop
play
take.
king f8 here. And then... Yeah. Then you can't...
Let's work here. It looks interesting.
Queen h... Yeah, this looks...
I'm not sure if it works, but it looks interesting to say the least.
Sorry, can we go back to the...
They could
Yeah.
also not take, of course. But then what are you doing? You're down 2 points of material at the moment. You could do this, but I just go back, and then what? I don't know.
The
No,
chat
I
is
don't think
wondering
queen
what the
c2 is possible.
Yeah.
I think rook f8.
Chat was wondering the refutation to queen g6. I'm assuming it's the
Yeah.
same in this scenario
No.
as queen
So
h5.
queen g6. Wait, is it here?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So queen g6. I didn't particularly refute it, but I thought that queen h5 might just be better because now we always have the option of taking the rook.
Right.
So let's say we
the-
win this pawn, then we can also take the rook and we're up material instead of equal.
The opponent took on b2, by the way.
Oh, so we're going down this line. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
So don't take on h6, Kostya. Take on d5. Sacrifice exchange. Go to h5. And now rook f8 is the only move that I saw. Then I was looking at bishop takes. If they take, and mate is coming soon, I think.
What about bishop e5
Bishop e4.
instead of
what point?
taking? Or maybe not here, actually. Hold on. Not here, sorry.
You're good.
I don't know where I'm...
I mean, here we could also take. Go here. That also looks nice. Equal material, but our pieces are a lot more active. Our light squares are a bit weak, but they have a dark square bishop,
Oh.
so
What the...
could be possible.
Apparently, queen h5, rook f8, bishop e5 is lights out for black here.
Oh,
I don't, according to Chess Dojo.
what are we missing then?
So
I
okay,
trust
like
that.
no, me too, obviously. Okay, bishop f6. I don't know. Or we don't even need to
Well,
do
what did
anything
we
yet
look
with that. Okay, so
Let's see,
bishop.
what did we look
So we
at? Yeah,
can't.
bishop 6. You take rook up, and you're okay.
Okay, so
You're
no
getting
bishop
mated.
6. No, but you're not threatening anything right now, right? Are you?
That is. You're quite.
Okay.
Um,
Then can we play queen g6, rook f8, bishop
billion
e5?
mates. Wait, which one do you want? Right now for black?
Sorry. Instead of queen h5, queen g6, rook f8, bishop e5.
Oh, that is also true because you've got your meta then. Oh, we're scouting.
Then we win.
That's mates in 1. Oh, mates in 2.
Yeah.
Mate in 3
Damn.
actually.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Queen g6. Never mind. I don't need this. I'm going to g.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rook f8 is the only move I saw that survived, and then bishop e5. It is indeed just lights out.
Yeah.
How did I miss this? What?
Chess Dojo said it was your suggestion 10 minutes ago, Sam.
And I didn't look further because I thought about something else, I guess.
You were like, the rook! You got distracted by
I got
less
distracted.
important things.
I got really distracted. That is funny though.
Joel is wondering, do we have to
Joel.
take the knight on d5?
Do we have to take the knight on d5? Well, I guess you can try bishop f6. That is true. I didn't think. So my
No,
idea.
then you
without
lose a piece,
bishop
no?
take-
Bishop, you take and then you take on
Oh,
g7.
true. Yeah, you take on g7. So my idea with not taking here was because we have knight f6 check, winning the queen. But I guess queen c8, protecting this and getting out of the way. There has to be tactics.
No, there
here.
has to be something.
Like
Hold on.
knight, bishop takes already.
No, you lose the queen. You lose the queen.
That is true. I.
No, it's okay. I mean.
Yeah.
Knight takes e7. No.
Yeah, but I was looking at it, but I didn't see much.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Well,
Okay.
no, take.
No,
Oh,
no, no,
whoa,
no, no.
wait. They're pinned, and if they take like this, they lose the piece.
Oh.
Wait. There is something here.
Okay. Okay, go back. Okay, knight takes e7. Knight takes e7.
This, then we have this. Winning. Yeah. So. You cannot go here because that is covered. Why is my stuff glitching?
Oh, no, we missed something. Joel has a point. Knight
Oh.
takes e7. Rook takes e7. Sorry,
where?
after queen c8. The rook on e7 is defending the bishop. So they just take back on c8. We missed that. Queen takes c8,
where?
rook takes c8, everything's defended.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a small issue.
My bad.
That is
Yeah.
a small issue.
Yeah.
Okay, so queen c8 still. There
Wait.
was take.
Did Kostya move?
What is the move?
Kostya moved. I don't know where he moved though.
Oh, but this. What if we do it in this move order? Because now we're not threatening knight takes e7, but we're threatening knight takes b6.
Bishop takes?
Bishop takes, knight takes
Wait,
b6.
we
Oh, no, we
Kostya,
just, yeah.
Kostya played a
we take.
move we didn't consider.
Oh.
Rook takes d5.
Rook takes.
Duh, Pesky says called it. I'm an
looked at
IM
it.
today.
I looked at it, but I thought knight takes was just easier because you have the threat of the discoveries. Like it was easier to, suggest. But rook takes it should be possible. With the idea of just this and mate, I guess. So it's pretty similar. But okay, I don't know. Knight takes looks like knights out though. But I guess there must be something.
So,
with queen
okay,
c8.
wait, so why... Yeah, why did he take with the rook over the knight?
Okay, so
sure
there must be something with wrong with the line that I just suggested, which was after takes without knight takes. Like, what do you do? If bishop take, there is take, and we're up a piece.
Okay.
If rook take, I was looking at knight take, and now this is hanging.
No,
and
bishop
this-
takes g2. Bishop takes g2, the rook's hanging. You take back, you
gotcha.
move the rook.
You move the rook.
Oh, not there, though, but somewhere. Maybe
Here,
c6.
You have to attack this guy. So.
Also, Rachel, don't you have a meeting? It got canceled. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And you save the piece.
Yeah.
Oh, you can also just go here. Okay, so. Okay, you were saying.
By the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you played something.
Queen c8.
What happened with queen c8?
Queen c8 on the board.
Oh.
Which none of your business.
Immediately.
Sack checkmate. Oh hey, sack checkmate. Oh my gosh. Alex in the house.
Hello, welcome in.
Hello. Saying he potentially missed queen c8.
After knight d3, rook c2, knight takes, and we lose this like very strong bishop, which we were using to just create all kinds of threats and backtakes and whatnot. And if we lose this bishop, they have the bishop pair. They do have the isolated pawn, however, but they're, I don't know. How do we recapture? Let's say with the pawn, for example, I was not sure about this at all. Like push, move the knight.
Wait, oh, you're looking at something from before what happened in the game,
Yeah.
right?
Someone was like, did knight d3 here have a threat? And I was like, we lose this bishop.
Right. Okay.
But okay.
Can we look at...
Yeah, of course. Bishop f6.
Wait, what? No.
Knight d3 first.
Knight d3, rook d1, knight takes b2, rook takes d5, and then queen c8. which apparently sack checkmate. I think is an IM.
So we're
IM?
threatening the queen trade and the knight.
Apparently Kostya missed this.
Oh, so this.
So maybe you were right in saying knight takes d5 here because
Yeah.
there's no knight hanging.
Knight takes is so
Now,
good.
yeah.
Rook takes. Queen c8.
Now
Or
we have to trade the queen unless we can find something, but I don't know.
oh this oh okay no. Well, we could maybe try rook. But then it takes and it's already protected. Oh, but here. So what about rook d7? Well, we're pinned, I guess. That
Yeah.
might be a small issue.
Also, you can just take the...
Here.
Yeah. Bishop takes g2, queen takes c3, and we win. I think.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
I think that
just...
your knight takes d5 was right, and your instincts
yeah,
with rook
but
takes
this
d5 was
happened.
right.
We have to find a save for Kosha. Yeah, we cannot be losing. Kosha must be winning. There's no other way.
I mean, all right, give me a move other than queen takes c8 here.
I'm trying my best.
Rook c1. No. I'm trying.
Rook g1.
That doesn't. Then it's pinning yourself. Yeah. No. Don't. Yeah. The free queen. Queen h5.
Queen h5
No.
with the idea
of saving the queen from being traded.
Oh.
And then you lose a knight. Fuck. Does Kostya look upset at all, or is he just...
let me just...
No, he just looks like he's...
He looks locked in. Yeah, wait, we have Just Dojo in the chat. Just Dojo. If you zoom in on Kosha's face, what do you think?
Yeah.
Thinking about?
Can you also Just Dojo? Can you reveal if you're Jesse or Kostya? Or sorry, not Kostya. Jesse.
I'm gonna assume it's David.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it's David too.
Yeah.
David usually types in lowercase, and he
yeah,
writes
the way
which makes me think it's David.
Just Dojo talk seemed like David, like how he suggested the lines. It seemed like how David suggested the lines.
Yeah. It looks like, okay, Kostya either has 14 minutes or 19 minutes. Because I can see the 1, and I can see like lines. Yeah. He either has 14 or 19, I don't know.
So David, if you zoom in on Kosha's face right here, did he blunder, or was he just like making sure he didn't? Well, what's happening here?
Yeah, I can't tell. I'm waiting for the screen to change. Queen c8 would be a very bad move to blunder.
Queen takes c8, where is worse? Like, significantly worse, like losing.
Really?
Right? No? If we trade the queens, we must be like a lot worse.
Okay, Kostya has 13 minutes. It just went down from 30.
Variations, not an unexpected move, but I don't see what is intention again. Yeah.
Hold on, yeah. Kostya has 13 minutes on move 16? Is it 16 or 17?
No,
17?
we're a bit down the line. This is 19.
Okay. But still, 13 minutes at move 19 is not great.
Yeah,
I think the opponent still has bad. 30.
Yeah, that is really bad. I think Kostya's a bit upset. He looked a bit upset.
Yeah. And he's not playing something immediately. And,
yeah, after queen takes d8, rook takes d8. How is this not that bad? Like, how is this not losing?
Okay, David gives a candidate move bishop h3.
Here?
Yes. Or, sorry, I think before the queen trade.
Yeah, how's that?
Sorry.
Bishop h3 now.
But why can't you take the...
Okay, but take.
Can you just take the knight for free too? On c3?
Yeah. I think.
No, it's defended anyway by the queen.
Yeah, that doesn't even.
You just take
take.
the. This is yeah. I don't. Wait,
I
what
think
is there?
David did not blunder that. He must have
Okay,
suggested
hold on.
somewhere else.
He did. He said queen h3 or bishop h3 here. Queen takes c3, bishop e5. Oh, how did we not see that? That's so obvious.
Wait, what happened? Queen
No,
takes?
no, no. Bishop h3 instead of the queen trade. This is
Yeah,
why
and then
David's
queen
an
takes?
IM. Bishop e5. Yep. Queen takes bishop e5.
Ah, mate and the queen.
Yeah.
Okay, but then what if we do my other line? Take, 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 take. Knight comes back. This is all pretty forcing. Like, you have to recapture the queen.
Yeah, he said queen takes g4, bishop takes g4, knight takes d5.
Yeah.
With knight c7, knight b6, and rook b1 threatened.
Knight d7, knight b6, and rook b1?
They're all threats.
Yeah, okay, so knight d3 here. Take, take. But you cannot do that.
Wait, can you not allow the fork in the first place?
You probably can. This knight is not getting trapped anytime soon. But how? It's not that easy. I guess you can go here, but then this hangs. So you cannot move this rook. This rook is stuck.
Rook
You have to
a...
do this rook
yeah.
a7. And knight takes b6 is a threat, but it only wins one pawn. And we're down 2 pawns. So, or
Oh, no.
no,
Wait.
we're down something else. We're down a rook for a pawn and a knight. Or a pawn and a bishop, I just say. I don't know.
Okay, someone's asking why rook a7 instead of rook a d8. I think there's probably, what is it?
d8? No? No? What I first thought was this, and it just looked uncomfortable. With
I don't know,
the rook
what's...
having to go here. But there's not immediately like something losing. But this might be getting trapped actually.
It seems like it's still holdable. You can go back to c7, you know? It's okay.
Yeah? Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're down a bishop and a pawn for a rook now.
I'm really worried about Kostya's time. He probably has like 10
also.
minutes now, and he has to play... Oh, he has 9 minutes right now. And he has to play like
Bishop h3, I
20
think.
moves.
Yeah,
So
20 moves, yeah.
He needs to play something. I mean, or if he can find a line and even like down a pawn or something with comp, like he needs to just go for it.
So, David, do you see anything better than bishop h3, take, what did I look at? Wait, did we look at this? Yeah, so take here. Like rook h7 or rook d8. Doesn't really matter. I think rook d8 is a bit better, I guess. And then either this or this. Like, is there anything better than that?
8 minutes.
For
David says he doesn't find anything better than bishop h3.
Yeah, so this is the full line that David looked at. So after this, we're just worse, I'm sure.
Oh, he took the queen.
Oh. Okay. Well, what do you got up your sleeve, Kostya? Rook take, that's right. What will be looked at.
8 minutes, man. I'm scared. I'm scared for Kostya.
Yeah. Everyone. Yeah, he
Alright, rook
the rook.
A. Rook d2 is in the chat. What?
Yeah, we looked at rook d2 before, no? Or maybe in a different
Bishop
one.
takes g2, no?
We're hitting this. Well, if
Knight c4.
But now this guy's not
Um,
hanging anymore, and now it's equal material.
Okay.
So that's possible, but I think we looked at this before and we did refute it one way or another.
Okay, we have that on the board. Rook d2,
Oh,
bishop
beautiful.
takes g7, king takes g... Sorry. Rook d2, bishop takes g2, king takes g2 on the board.
Okay, so this is fine. We're fine. We're not losing. But we're not winning either, I think. And I think we were completely winning after knight takes c5. That looks completely winning. But we're not losing, right? Bishop b4?
Just take the knight.
Ah,
Then take the pawn.
What else? Oh,
Low time, black has decent winning chances, TBH. Well, yeah, let's see.
no, but Kostya's the better player.
Dude, Kostya has 5... I don't know if I'm tripping. I'm pretty sure Kostya has 5 minutes. I don't know if someone else wanted to try to zoom in on the time.
It looks like 8 minutes to me. It
Okay.
pretty clearly says 8.
Okay, then I'll trust you.
But maybe he...
Oh yeah, it says 8. My bad. Yeah,
maybe he
8
got
minutes
some
and
time
40
back.
seconds. Yeah. Also, if we want to go back, Bishop Stars is wondering...
The other guy has 30 minutes.
Yeah. Why...
Knight takes c5. Oh yeah, I can show you knight takes c5.
Knight takes d1.
I think he's asking about this.
Yeah. Knight takes d1, I'm assuming...
How is this not lights out? Is gonna be my question. What is the move here? Because we looked at knight takes d5.
I think he's wondering after knight takes d1 specifically.
Oh, knight takes d1. We recapture. And then we looked at a few
Queen
things.
c8.
Like, what if they take? We take here. We looked at queen g6, which was mate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we play
knight take. Yeah.
Wait, sorry. So knight takes d1, rook takes d1. Sorry. Instead of bishop takes, knight.
Yeah, queen c8. We looked at or
knight takes d1 here. Rook takes d1, and then queen c8.
Now queen c8. We looked at.
No, then we lose the queen.
Queen. Wait, what did we look at? Oh yeah, this one.
No, but this doesn't work.
Where if they take? Wait, what? Oh yeah, this didn't work.
We looked at. So what is it that we looked at here? I'm trying to remember.
Me too.
After queen c8.
We looked at bishop takes. We looked at the queen. We looked at this, and we looked at queen take.
That doesn't work. Yeah.
This not work?
Wait.
No, this. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. And if rook takes, there's take. Wait, no.
No. We looked at People in the chat are saying we looked at bishop h6 before taking back on d1.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. But...
Okay, well I guess they're yeah.
No.
Now we take back.
But how does this help? Like, how does this inclusion help us? I don't see this exactly. Because now there's not even an option to take. Like, I think we looked at this immediately. Appreciate. No. Looked at take. Rook take.
All right, let's look at it later because we have more moves. Kostya's slow or low on time. Also, apparently with queen c8, knight f6 is mate, but I don't know if we can really have time to look at that right now.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah. So keep going.
Okay, I'll just.
There you go. Rook d1. Rook d5. Queen c8. No. Queen c8.
It didn't take. Sorry.
queen takes c8, rook a c8, and then we have, sorry, what was it here? Rook
Not sure.
d2, rook d2, queen takes g2,
G2.
or
Oh, yeah.
sorry, queen takes, bishop takes g2, no, bishop takes g2, king takes g2, knight, knight c4, rook d7. That's where we're
Okay.
at.
This
And
doesn't look that bad for us. Although, this looks super drawish. Although there might be some stuff that we can do. And this is pinned. That looks pretty interesting. But okay,
wait,
king of
can we go back to the first
bishop
the?
take. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again.
No, you're good. You're good. I need to see what the fuck
Here,
what's going on here.
rook b7.
We have a bunch of thoughts in the chat. Apparently, if rook d3 instead, there was maybe g5, trapping the bishop. So that's an important point.
Yep.
Yeah.
That traps the bishop. See?
Black should have maybe traded on c3 is another thought, but according to David. Instead,
Black should have traded on
rook
b3.
d2 takes.
Oh, here, takes and take.
And then yeah.
Should have happened. Yeah.
And fair chance. So I guess in the final position after rook d7, Sack Checkmate says fair chance the guy goes knight e3 and forces a draw.
Yeah, that's
E3.
exactly what we were just looking at. Knight e3, take. But then what? So I thought this, and it's a draw. But wait, which said that? Is that checkmate or? We suggested this line.
Sack Checkmate.
Okay. So I'm curious what happens after bishop d4 with the idea of rook e1 winning the bishop to the rook. I guess you go back all the way. Oh, and I also saw like this, but then I thought, I guess this endgame is also, well, yeah. Wait, I don't. Let's take here, and this should be, yeah, this is a draw. So you just want a draw. Bam. Do we have anything better here? No. Takes, you can just move somewhere.
Alright, we have a bunch of suggestions in the chat.
Okay.
So first suggestion, what if g5 instead of knight e3?
Knight e3?
Oh, so we had
oh, yeah.
rook d7,
okay, so
right?
here g5.
Yeah.
Takes, and what is Kostya's plan?
Good point.
I was looking at this initially, but that looks like we're on the back foot, and I don't want to be on the back
Bishop
foot.
c7 is the only safe square. Or knight d5.
Knight d5. Oh, knight d5 might be it, yeah. That looks. Yeah, knight d5 looks pretty good. But okay, let's see, king of fate. And now we just take.
Yeah, and then
Take, if take. I don't think we're getting trapped. Yeah. But here we cannot go there, I guess. Yeah. We're not getting trapped there, so yeah, I think knight to d5 should be good. Wonder what
we have
checkmate said.
Yeah. So
To
Sack
what
Sack
I
Checkmate
asked.
said rook. Oh, wait, we do have a move actually. So maybe let's just look at that for a sec.
6, rook 1,
Shoot,
king of
I didn't
8.
see it. Did anyone see it?
Oh,
Because the freaking AI changed the thing.
the changes are happening.
Knight e3 I think happened. I think.
Sorry. Knight
Yeah,
c4,
knight.
d7.
No,
Was
no,
it
no,
here?
no, sorry. You have to go.
No, they took first.
Yeah, took first, and then knight c4, and then, knight takes e3.
Oh, so they're going for the fourth roll that we looked at. Takes e3.
And then we have, shit. Yeah, bishop takes e3.
Rook takes e3.
Yeah.
Did Gocha move or
Yes, yeah.
what did he move?
Um,
Dude, the AI changing is so annoying.
bishop takes b6, and then,
Yeah, equal
and then bishop
material.
f6.
Okay, so this is what I thought would be a draw. Well, I think I kinda know, but this is just drawn. I don't really see a way for Gocha to lose this at all.
Sack Sack Checkmate has hope for Kostya if he gets a4, a5 in.
Yeah, I looked at a4, a5 immediately, but even then it looks very drawish to me. Like, if you get it in one move, like, if you have it now, then you have rook a7, but you don't. So, what's happening? Oh, Robbie's here.
Yeah, sorry, one sec.
Yeah, no worries. I was like, okay, would I hear? Okay, what is chat saying? Yeah, whites cannot win this. Should be very drawish, yeah. Yeah. This is not a 1500 game, it's not. Yeah, I was looking at a4, sweet. Hoser, the a4.
A4 was played, by the way.
Okay, a4 played. With
Opponent
the idea
thinking.
of a5 and rook a7 maybe. Rook a3 comes to mind. A5 bishop.
Can we stop a5 as black here?
How do you want to
Rook
stop?
e5? No, fuck. Sorry. Don't play that move. Sorry. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. So this pause. Hold on.
Maybe. You have this move.
Oh yeah, see? That's what I was
Yeah.
actually
And
looking
then
at
it
all
take,
along.
draw.
Okay, sorry. Go back. How do we prevent a5? Oh, bishop. Wait. Sorry.
I
No.
was
No.
thinking try to win the ball.
Yeah.
But I was looking at something like a rook d3, which maybe bishop b4, bishop b2, and I
Can you
was
not just
also
play rook
looking at,
d5 or
let's
no?
say you
Or
get to here. This was also a bit, but then the draw, I think. Take him.
I don't remember what I was saying.
You're good.
A5 bishop t. I think the line people were saying is a5.
Yeah, a5, bishop d3.
Yeah, I can't follow along with what people are saying.
Bishop take a5, and then rook a8.
Sack Sack Checkmate said black and force immediately with instead of rook a3, yeah. Rook e4.
Yeah, which we looked at. Rook a5 here. Right? You
Thank
said
you.
rook e5, right?
Uh,
Then a5?
I think yeah.
Oh, rook
Rook
e4.
e4. So one more square down.
Yeah, but rook e5 is
a5,
possible. Rook
and
e4.
then bishop
a5.
h4.
Bishop h4.
Bishop takes h4.
Oh, bishop takes h4. Okay, I did not.
What
Oh,
the
and
fuck?
it's perpetual.
Because Kostya lost to a 2000 earlier, right? Or some like crazy prodigy kid or something.
2100, like 12-year-old.
Yeah, fucking
Also
those
with the
little
white pieces.
kiddos.
Sadly.
Yeah, we need to at least hold the draw against this guy. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Is it Kost? No, it's his. It's the opponent's turn, right?
So after bishop f6, if a4 forces a draw after rook e4, then what can we even do? Like, how do we ever avoid that? No, rook a1 doesn't. Oh, rook a1. No, but then this rook gives a check and you take here.
God.
I was like, rook a1, we've defend the pawn, now we can run away, but yeah. Man, this is tough.
Dude, people are saying square. We're all fucked in the coordinates. Nobody knows how to say coordinates. I don't know. I'm terrible at coordinates too. Chess
We're
guidance
sitting
picture said
coordinates.
A5 and rook A6, which doesn't work. So like trying to follow along here, and I'm like, I can't. I'm assuming
Oh,
rook
but
A7.
I looked at a5 and rook takes a6 at some point. Like, I looked at what was it? a3, a5. Let's say you do. Yeah, let's say you go
Bish.
here, here. Rook a6. I looked at that. Maybe that's what he's referring to, but I don't know.
Wait, so can we try though? Rook E4,
After a4.
A4, rook E4, A5,
Yeah,
bishop takes H6, and rook
not
A7.
capturing.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But there. I guess you still cannot take, so. Interesting. And you don't have a rook c6. Because this pawn is here.
By the way, sorry, just side. I can't speak. Apparently, Matt and Anushka's DGT boards and camera fell or something. So if
Oh,
you guys can ask the commentator, I think his name's Pietro. If he doesn't have I can't speak, the organizer's number, I can send it to him. So let me know. Okay, that was so hard to get out. Continue.
good. Um, no, that's the most clear Dutch accent of all time. Now black's in trouble.
Kostya's yawning.
Yeah, black might be in trouble after rook a7. I couldn't think, like, rook a4, rook a7. Sorry, a5, bishop
Bishop.
takes rook a7. And you're losing this pawn, and then you have the passer.
Yeah.
But what about your suggestion of rook e5, a4?
Well, rook e5 allows bishop d4.
No, because after bishop d4, we looked at rook d3.
Then you take the rook?
And then you take the rook. This is the draw.
Yeah, but Kostya wants to win, right? So. Oh, okay, but the guy wants to
but
draw?
white. Oh, wait, coach has black, of course. So, okay, he cannot play rook e5.
What? No, Kostya is white. What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's
So he cannot play bishop d4 here. Bishop d4. Yeah, this wouldn't work. So you would have to refute this too. Because of the a5 now, I was thinking that it would be easier to hold the draw because our rook is
What
sitting
about?
this pawn.
Yeah.
But okay, we still have to find a way to take it. Because there's still rook a7
Um,
incoming.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Good luck.
Yep. Well, there might be rook. What about rook e4, a5 first? No. Is it bitch? You can go. What if this? If you cannot take because this is draw. And if take, take, here, this should also be a draw. Yeah, okay. Rook e4, a5, we looked at bishop takes h3, after which white could be in trouble. But after... Oh. After rook h3, I'm not sure how you can play the for win. Let's see. Rook check didn't really change much in my opinion. Unhappy, yeah. He does look unhappy. I think he really wanted to win, of course. And yeah, this most likely gonna be a draw. Like, pretty sure. Probably no way to hold the a4 pawn then. The g pawn is not pinned though. Yeah, it's a draw. Yeah. Man. Yeah, the g pawn is not pinned. After what we looked at, the rook e4 push, bishop takes. But the problem was not that, yeah, they can capture, but then it's a draw. Is what we looked at. So it doesn't matter that the g pawn isn't pinned. But yeah, I mean this all looks drawish. But there is a way where the opponent thinks he can do this and overpush, but I'm sure it's good enough to say rook a7. And then find the rook h3 instead. Yeah. This looks very drawish. You good blob. Yeah. I know. I haven't worked it out, but maybe skip a4, a5 and play rook a7, rook d1, rook d7. Rook a7. And hit the top. Like after, for example, rook a3, defending and attacking, you're looking at, let's say, this. So they're gonna lose this pawn, but even if they lose this pawn, let's say they do absolutely nothing, like rook a4. If you take, like, white is not really doing much here, are they? Like this pawn you can never take. So the battery along the 7th rank is not really that strong as it should be. And there's not really a way to get rid of this bishop by like sacrificing our bishop or something. But there's another way. G4 is another way. I don't know. Looks this looks maybe like black could be pushing for a win because they just have the outside pass pawn and we have nothing. Opponent looks confused, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I would agree with that statement. And that is good for us. Kostya looks bored, from what I can see. Not confused? Okay. There's some discrepancy in the chat about the opponent here. Kostya is contemplating a rook takes d5. Sorry, I should have the current position on board. My bad. Yeah, I think this is the position, right? I don't think he played bishop f6 yet. Yeah. Wait, he did play bishop f6, never mind. What did Kostya play then? Oh, he did push a4, didn't he? Can't be tired if he does. Bishop f6, a4. I think Kostya plays. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Nunya. Poland definitely looks annoyed at something at least. Yeah, I would agree. He's shaking his head. This is lovely. This is lovely. Maybe he thought he could take after not now, after rook e4. Maybe he thought he could take and maybe go. Wait, no, that would secure a draw. There's no way he thought this would win it anyway. What could he be upset about? There's no way he thinks that this is not a draw, right? Like, it has to be a draw. Someone said something like you can go for some check. Wait, was it here? No, I think we doubled first. Did we? I don't know. Something like this. And if it is, there's somewhere along this line. Maybe we looked at take, then rook here, meet over here, and then here. I don't know. Life position is e4. What do you guys think he might be upset about? I think he just didn't see an immediate clear liquidation and is panicking. Okay, but if you look at this position as the 21-30 FIDE who has been like 22-30 FIDE in the past, so he's like a CM. I would not be like panicking in this pawn structure about not being able to hold the draw. Even when the pawn comes to a5, you can do this probably and still have a draw. Yeah, I know. Hello, welcome back, Rachel.
Hello.
We have, oh, you're eating. Sorry. We have decided that the opponent is looking nervous. Someone is saying that he might be panicking about not being a clear draw, like a fourth draw. It's the classic I'm 200 points up debuff. When we see the time situation on the cam, we can.
Yeah.
It's like very bad for Kostya. He's down a lot on time.
Oh. Wait, no, he's even now.
Wait, what?
If you zoom in, it says black. Fuck, it just changed.
The stupid AI.
I'm pretty sure I saw 9 minutes for his opponent. And
Okay.
7 minutes for Kostya.
Oh, whoa. Why is the opponent staring at Kostya? Oh, what was that? Did you guys see that? He was like staring.
Kostya has 7 minutes, and his opponent has 8:30, 8:29, 8:28, 8:27.
Let me just.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. 8:20 to 7. It is pretty close.
Yeah.
Right. Thought it was
He's getting nervous now.
Yeah, he's getting nervous. He's feeling the time pressure. He's feeling the IM title. Feeling the stream. Yeah, he's nervous. Feeling the AI. Yep.
I was supposed to have a lesson with Joel in 30 minutes.
Oh.
But
You can go to that then. That's fine.
Maybe we can move it back to half an hour potentially.
I believe he's in chat, so should be possible. Oh, move.
I can wait for the game to finish. Okay, cool.
Whoa.
Alright, we have moves. What was it?
Whoa. I think it was rook e4. Yeah, I think rook e4. The stupid AI, man. Like,
Rook
let us
e4.
control the cameras. Yeah, I think rook e4. That's what we looked at. This is probably the line that's gonna draw. Yeah, rook e4. He thinks it's a draw, yeah. But okay, equal on time. Koshi has an IM title. He doesn't have a title. Like, there's pressure on
He
him.
suck. Just kidding.
Whoa.
Just kidding.
By the way,
Just
he used to be
kidding.
2200 plus not too long ago. The opponent. A5, and I want to see bishop takes a4. Bishop takes a4, f3. We have a suggestion to keep the game going here. F3. Ooh. Oh.
Not. Wait, why
Oh,
didn't
but
rook
check.
a7 work?
Yeah, rook a7 is definitely still possible, but someone else is suggesting f3, trying to win a piece. But I think there's just check. If you go here and you get out, and if you move the king, they get out. Then now white should be in trouble.
I like rook a7. I don't like f3.
Yeah. So what we looked at while you were gone is that instead of taking, they can go for a draw with bishop with rook a3, rook a7, rook a4. Or at least I thought this was the draw.
But you can't ever take that pawn because the bishop on b6, no?
Right,
Oh,
but
bishop
it
d4
takes,
coming.
Yeah, bishop d3 is coming here.
Hmm.
And now the pawn is falling. Someone talked about check.
Can you play rook d1 instead of rook takes a6?
D1.
That pawn's not going anywhere anyway.
And if g6 trying to keep this pawn alive, then you get the... Oh, but there's no check. But if you move, there's check. Ooh. So let's say g6 to give the king a square. Because if you go immediately, there's check, here, take. And now if take, here, here, you're losing this pawn too. And that could be very dangerous for black. So, I was thinking g6 should after check. I know it's hanging, it's a check. If you go here, you have to...
Why can't you take the rook?
Yeah, exactly. I know it's hanging.
Oh, okay,
so
okay,
you
okay,
cannot
got
do
it,
that,
yeah.
but illustrating the point.
Right.
But you can go here immediately, I guess. Same thing. Yeah, that's
Kostya
the
has
same thing.
4 minutes.
That's fine.
He's gotta move.
So okay, rook a4, and then rook d1 is it's very interesting.
What move are we on, by the way? Sorry, finish your line. I just
No, I already showed it. So, did we play a5? No.
No.
I think rook a4 is left. Where are we? I have like a billion
I know, I see
analysis.
that.
Like,
Fucking insane.
geez. Here we are. 25.
25. Okay, 15 moves.
15
Doable.
moves. Yeah. Let me just show the stream for a sec. Guys, look at this for a sec. And I'm just gonna scroll up and down for how much we looked at in the stream.
Send it all to Kostya after. Be like, did you see all
I'm
this?
sending this. That is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna crop it back again. We also looked at. This is like a. How long have you been streaming? Do you know?
3 hours.
This has been like a 3-hour calculation training for us.
Yep. Not really though, because we've been moving pieces as soon as we think of moves.
That's true. We didn't visualize them. But okay, we don't have an IM title, so we should be able to.
Maybe next time we'll keep the position on for longer and try to visualize.
Possible. Are you saying I should do that next round? Without you? By myself?
I don't know. For me, I can't do this kind of analysis by myself. I can only do it if I'm like bouncing ideas off of other people. Because I need other people to tell me like, that hangs a queen, that hangs a bishop, you know?
And the thing is, you can bounce off it with chat, but then the chat is delayed and then... Yeah. Shit.
Oh, he
He-
moved. What did he
Oh.
move?
Not
He played
me.
A5. He
Okay,
played A5.
okay. That's fine.
He has
And
3
now
minutes.
we want to see bishop takes h4. We're like praying for bishop takes h4.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh,
We did
he
it!
did
He
it!
did
He
it!
did it! Oh, rook a7.
So what?
Rook
Rook
a7.
A7
Rook
here?
a7.
Rook A7?
That's what we're trying to argue is a way to push for a win. It's still very unclear. Like there's rook a4, take, rook a. Oh, but then there's. No, you can never take, so you can just leave this guy here forever.
Alright. Maybe we can do it. Wait, can we see Kostya's face really quick? If you can move the...
Oh, sorry. Go
Oh,
back.
you're good. There's no good place to... Oh! Do you see that stair Kostya just made?
Yeah. Zoom in. And it zooms on the opponent. This AI, like...
Yeah, I think just give up on
Jeez.
zooming. You
Yeah.
can't do anything.
The second you try to zoom in on something important, the AI is like, nope. Like, damn. You know? Okay.
1800 strength made a
Oh.
good point, although, a draw is a sign of weakness. I agree. Basically, Black is saying here, like, I want to draw. I mean, I guess he's 200 points
Yeah.
lower rated, but, like,
Oh, what's
Kostya
really
plays
nice?
Rook A7.
I think Felix Blowberger talked about this in a video. When you, yeah, he did. When you are in a game and your opponent offers, oh no, it was the chess nerd who was playing in the tournament actually. In a video he said, when your opponent offers you a draw, their mindset is set to a 2-result game. So they are only thinking about a draw and they're limiting themselves from ever looking at like a win again. Unless you blunder severely, of course, but the general point he was trying to make is that you're just like the psychology part you won. Like the opponent cannot win anymore. That was what he was trying to say. And I thought that was really interesting.
Makes
So if
sense,
the
yeah.
opponent just locked in, I'm going for a draw, even though he didn't offer a draw, so it's less dramatic, then it could be possible that he's like limited to that, and that he's, you know, a bit more relaxed. He looked pretty relaxed. He's not as focused anymore.
Oh no!
No, he agreed to a draw.
They agreed to a draw! Why not Rook A7?
What did he play to agree
He
to a
played
draw?
Bishop, he played G takes H4.
No.
Why
Okay.
not Rook A7? Wait, what did he see wrong with Rook A7?
Wait, we're gonna cheat. What is wrong with this? It's a small edge for white. Rook FD1 was the best move apparently.
Okay, wait, let's just finish the game
Rook
out.
is-
Hold on. So, pawn takes, rook takes.
Oh, rook check, no?
Yeah, rook check, it's a draw.
No. There's no way to stop it. So he just took the draw. Man, rook
Why?
a7 and it was like interesting. You were just
Why
like
did he
so
take the
happy.
draw here?
Man, Coach was 100% coming on stream for an interview, so we're gonna have to ask rook a7. Man, we were so hyped about.
Oh, wait,
bishop
sorry, there's
take-
no more digital board on the screen, by the way.
Oh, oh damn. Let me
But
pull
I mean,
that
it
back
doesn't
up.
matter, it's over. Kostya, man! Rook A7!
Dude, where did it go though? I cannot find it anymore. Oh, here it is. No?
Oh, well, it's over anyway. I mean,
Yeah. Let me just move that back up. But Coach
I
is
think
gonna come,
Kostya's
so-
probably... Hello, guys, I can join whenever. Alright, do you want to just take a sec to reset the stream, and then, I'll just text...
Back up.
Oh,
I think it's already in the call. Hey,
Kostya?
Hey guys.
Hello! All right, give Sam a sec to set up the stream again.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, no
by the
problem.
way,
Your DGT didn't work the whole game, and your camera wasn't up for the first
Yeah.
30 minutes, so we missed the move order for the first, like, 10 moves, but we got the position from there. I think after, like, Rookie 1, E3, that area.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, at some point the arbiter came over and unplugged the clock, the DGT clock from the board. I don't know if you guys saw that on camera. And I was
No.
like, what's going on? during my 30-minute thing, like the most critical, comes over,
Oh,
unplugs
no.
the clock.
Damn. Yeah, we didn't get the clock the whole game. We were trying to zoom in and stuff like that, but yeah. All right,
Oh,
give.
cool.
I'm not
We were, I
suspecting.
mean, yeah, we could go through the game. We just saw your draw. We were like screaming Rook A7 there at the end,
Yeah.
which I'm sure you looked at, but I know you had like 40 seconds left or something.
Yeah, at the end, of course, I was considering Rook A7. We can talk about it. Yeah, that's absolutely critical.
Okay. So yeah, we'll
Thanks.
just give Sam a sec to set up.
Oh, I can copy it, so I can just duplicate it. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. I think you just yeah, just delete the SRT or turn it off, and then new window capture for Kostya.
Yeah. Let's do that quickly.
No worries. Also, Kostya, I think for the future days, just for shared chat, unless it's just Sam for the future days.
Yeah. It's
But if
most
you have
likely
other
just gonna
people,
be
then
me.
shared chat or something. Yeah.
I'll just make a completely new one. Yes, it's fine. Window capture. There we go. Then I'll crop it. Okay. Kosha, can you
Yeah.
see the stream and the boards, or
We don't see
should I?
Kostya on the stream, by the way.
Oh, he has his camera up.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull him up as well.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm watching the stream, so I should be able to follow.
Okay.
He's shared the screen on Discord as well.
Oh,
So
I
there's no
can
lag.
watch that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, but I wanted to see the chat too, so I'll just watch on Twitch.
Okay.
The Rachel's camera's not loading for some reason
Oh, what?
right now.
Let me try turning it off. My camera doesn't matter as long as you get Kostya's camera
Yeah,
on
I'll
there.
get Kosha's on.
There you go. Yeah.
Kosha really big. There we go. Kosha, the game.
Yes.
So if you go to the start, we got told that you played 1d4, which obviously did not happen.
Knight
so I thought
F3.
knight f3, knight f6. This. I thought you played h4 here. Is that correct, or did you play knight c3?
H4, yeah, that's right.
Okay, h4. Then d5. Take.
Yeah,
takes,
I found
bishop f4.
the one move he hadn't faced in his 18,000 online games. H4.
h4. Nice, nice. Novelty.
I thought I had very good opening. Like
Yeah.
basically, I mean, all the moves were part of the setup, like knight c3, rook c1, knight e5, e3. I thought was all correct. I'm not sure.
I mean, we didn't look at it with the engine ever, so we can check.
Oh, look at you guys.
Yeah.
Bravo.
We had David in the chat telling us not to.
Yeah.
h4. Okay, take, bishop
Take you guys out.
f4, knight c3. That's all good. Rook g1. Yeah. Now knight e5. Yeah, all good, all good. Top engine. So then rook e8.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, e3 you also asked about. e3.
E3.
Let's see. Second best. Knight takes d7 is slightly better. I don't know why. I like e3 more.
Right.
Yeah, e3. And this is the point where we started analyzing. At this point, we finally got the game. So here, knight, no, h6 or knight e4, which happened? I think h6, right?
H6, yeah.
Yeah.
H6,
H6,
and
I
then
think, yeah.
Forcing knight takes. We were looking at why can they not go pawn takes. We decided that it was because of knight take, and we looked
Yeah,
at
so
that for
pawn
quite a bit.
takes. Right, I thought 95, and then 95 I take on f6.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what we
and
looked
then
at, I think.
take. Yeah, that's what we looked at.
I wasn't 100% sure on this, but
Alright.
okay, I get the light squared bishop,
We
maybe.
were neither. We were calculating ourselves too.
But also after bc5, I thought I have another move, knight c4, which is interesting.
bc5, and then knight c4 is the best move
Wow.
by the
Is knight
margin of
c4 best?
0.1. Yeah. So it's
And then,
very
yeah,
similar.
the idea
but
is just
it's a-
to either take on d5 or go knight d6.
That's nice. That would have been interesting.
But I'm not
But
sure. I
what
guess
happened?
black has knight f8, right? And it's not clear.
Pawn take, knight f8. They're saying bishop e5, and you're gonna eliminate this knight, and then take.
It should be 5. Okay. So yeah, basically I would think on bc, whether to take on d5 or go knight
Yeah,
c4.
you would have taken some time. But okay,
Exactly.
he took with the knight, which we thought was correct.
Yeah.
Then knight g4 you played. We were looking at
Mhm.
queen g2 coming into f5 for quite a bit.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
That was David's
and we were-
suggestion.
Yeah, and we were looking
Just
at
simple, yeah, and bring the rook in.
queen
Yeah.
c8 stopping it, but then rook d1 was a bit annoying to face. And then we also looked at knight e4, but then we looked at b4, and that's also getting very annoying. This is actually completely winning for white.
b4. Yeah.
Knight takes, and you went for the move knight g4. Yeah, we also looked at queen. What was it? We looked at queen c2, queen c8. We also looked at king h2 to go bishop h3. Was often suggested. But okay, let's go to the game. Knight g4. And we were looking at knight takes g4, knight fe4, and knight ce4.
Right, so knight fe4, I'm curious what the best move is. I think I was going to go bishop e5 was my plan.
I think we were looking at bishop takes h6.
And
Bishop
F5.
h6 I couldn't figure out because of f5, yeah.
Yeah, eventually we saw f5 too, and we were not sure either.
f5, knight e5, bishop f6, and black kind of holds everything.
Apparently f5 there's b4, and it gets crazy complicated.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
so
b4,
crazy.
yeah, too strong.
Yeah,
above my level.
Yeah, and the rest is just worse for black. So, yeah, we were looking at knight ce4 too. What were you thinking there?
Knight c4 I didn't really consider because here I thought I didn't look at this much. I guess I could go either bishop e5 or yeah, maybe bishop e5 is kind of my main idea to position the bishop.
I think we were looking at bishop takes h6 again, but saw that it didn't work this time because our queen doesn't get to h5. I mean, like bishop takes, g takes, knight takes, king h7, and then queen h5 is not possible. And then we were also looking at knight takes e4, d takes e4, and knight takes f6, bishop takes f6, queen g4, which we also thought was a bit interesting, but it's drawish. We were looking at like rook d7, but then we saw rook c8, and yeah, didn't see much. Going back to the game, he took on g4, and we were very happy to see that. We thought that this was great for white.
Yeah,
And
I also
then
thought
he
it was
played
good.
knight d3. Did someone suggest
Which we hadn't seen either.
Yeah,
and I know
no
I'm assuming you hadn't seen it because you thought for a long time here, right?
Yeah.
Well, knight d3, yeah, of course, I was expecting to have bishop takes h6, bishop f6, and like rook d1, and then I missed that he has knight e5 there. So of course on knight d3 I had to start thinking.
Sorry, could you say that line again?
Well, I was counting on bishop takes h6, bishop f6, and like rook d1, but then he has
95,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
95, 95, queen f4, knight d6.
It's
yeah.
better for black.
Yeah, we looked at this, someone suggested, and it was like, okay, yeah, this line doesn't work. So yeah, very understandable that you missed that, because we also completely missed it.
Like yeah, when I
so-
played knight g4, yeah, I didn't see this. But I thought okay,
Yeah.
I should have rook d1 as an option too. So I wasn't too concerned about this move. But when he played
Yeah, exactly.
when he played takes and knight d3, of course I realized like yeah, it's critical, and now I have to calculate pretty
exactly.
deeply.
Yeah, we were looking at this too, and exactly when we found that it didn't work and we should play rook d1, you played rook d1, so that was funny. Good timing.
Nice.
And then knight takes b2 happened,
Here we
Yeah.
were looking at all sorts of
and
crazy shit,
you did
but
rook takes d5, right?
Yeah, so
we
rook
thought,
d5,
yeah.
I basically just blundered queen c8 as a response. I didn't realize black has
That's
this
what we
move.
thought. So I was really, really happy about knight takes d5.
Yeah, of
At
course, knight
first.
d5 is what I mainly wanted, or bishop h6, bishop f6, and then knight d5.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I guess I couldn't calculate all the way through. So I think I should have taken on h6, bishop f6, then knight
Okay.
d5,
Okay. Yeah.
knight d1, rook d1. And everything was fine about this position except the move bishop c8. I just couldn't quite figure out how to proceed there.
Bishop c8. We were looking at queen h5
Yeah, and
last.
I expect it's winning, but like, yeah, the problem is knight d1, rook d1, bishop c8, queen h5, and then, okay, there black can take on h6, right? And so it wasn't obvious to me that I can just play a rook down.
Yeah, it is pretty critical. Because you don't have any discoveries onto the queen, and you cannot take back on f6 yet, winning a piece. So yeah, you have
Makes
to
sense.
see the move there. Apparently, knight f4 is completely winning.
So knight f4, yeah, I didn't quite estimate this move properly, like, because I just take the rook on a8, and then I'm a pawn up, I guess, and black's king is weak.
7 bishop takes. Yeah, you are currently up 1 point in material, and the king is wide open.
So of course I was calculating many lines, and it was hard to organize. But yeah, maybe if I focused on this position, I would have seen it all the way through.
Yeah, I mean that's
Someone in
pretty
the
hard to
chat,
see all the way.
yeah, no, this is hard. I mean,
Yeah.
even with moving all the pieces, we were like, we don't know what's going on. Someone in the chat's wondering how much of your thought time was spent on rook takes d5 versus knight takes d5, and I guess
Right.
versus bishop takes. Yeah.
Yeah,
bishop
great
takes was an
question.
option.
I feel like I spent around, I don't know, maybe a third or a fourth of the time on rook. Most of my thought process was on, do I take on h6? Do I not take on h6? Do I go knight d5? Do I have some other move? Like here, I was considering like rook d4 ideas, like all kinds of stuff. Knight e4, maybe is a move. So basically, a lot of ideas that probably don't work. And I spent a lot of time thinking on, instead of rook cd1, I also spent time on rook c2. Because if I can play rook
also looked at
c2, it
that.
might be like simple advantage. Because I like rook d1, rook d2 is coming, and then the d pawn's very weak.
Yeah, the engine agrees. After bishop f6, it's like plus 0.7 point.
Yeah, I imagine concretely, yeah, it was good there for white, but yeah, I just couldn't quite figure it out. Gotta do more aggro. Gotta work on this calculation. Brutal. So rook c2, yeah, bishop f6, and then he's threatening to take on b2. I thought maybe, I'm wondering what the eval is. I thought rook d1 here after bishop f6.
Yeah, rook d1, and then knight takes b2.
Yeah, knight
takes
b2, rook
bishop
b2,
takes, and then
rook b3 there after
you win
bishop
this.
c3, and then I take on h6 at the end. I thought it should be at least better there, but I was looking for more with rook cd1.
Plus 0.6.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like we have equal pawns, and black still has this d pawn left, so it should be better for white somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your pieces are a bit more active, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, and kingside is weak. H5, H6
yeah,
is coming.
exactly.
Yeah, I
So
think I should have
you
done
are
this. I think
definitely not
it's a good winning
worse.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
But
simple.
okay, in the game, it's continued with rook cd1, take rook take. Wait, what here? Yeah, right. And then queen c8. And then we were looking at bishop h3 for a while, and like to avoid take on c8. Did you consider that? Because
Wait,
you were
queen c8,
already,
bishop h3?
yeah,
Uh,
suggestion by
That
huh.
David.
was David's line.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I didn't really look at this. I guess queen g4, I take back.
Yep.
Bishop d5, knight d5,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't really look at this. I'm not sure. Is there like rook a7 or something? I don't know.
Computer says after rook a8, knight takes b6, it's minus 1.5, and that's the best
I
you
just
have.
rook
So yeah.
a8. Yeah, I guess I don't really win the exchange back.
Yeah, we were looking at rook a7
Um,
first, and there rook b1 is apparently good, but we were looking at knight takes b6 there. And it's like -1, but we thought it was decent strong chances, but you're not gonna win that, of course.
yeah.
So yeah, bishop h3 was trying to get to a draw because we thought we were just worse after queen c8.
Yeah, after queen c8, I don't know. I didn't see anything other than what I did trying to bail out.
Yeah, and that was
Um,
the best. Take,
mhm.
take, and then rook d2. This is also what we looked at and thought what's gonna happen. Bishop takes g2, king takes g2. We were looking at knight c4, but also just at liquidating, and we thought he was gonna do this and just go for the draw. But then he kept the pieces on, and now we thought there were chances here maybe. What happens here? Rook d7, knight takes e3, trying to force the draw.
Yeah, no, actually, he told me after the game. He actually thought he's better in the end game, which I understood because he has this like 2 versus 1. But then when I played rook d7, he understood he's not better.
Yeah,
So yeah, he's trying to bail out as
exactly.
well.
Rook
And then
d7
I
was
thought I was better
better.
in this end game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought you
Bishop
were
takes
better
e6.
too
Yeah.
after a4, a5.
Yeah, but he found this smart idea to go rook e4. It was very
Yeah, we were
unpleasant in
looking
time trouble.
a while at rook e4, and we thought after a5 he would have to go like rook h3, and get the a5 pawn when you take on a6 with like
Mhm.
rook a4 and bishop c3. Because what we thought was that bishop takes h4, you had rook a7, and we thought you had great winning chances there.
I wasn't sure. So normally I would just play rook a7, even if it's just a draw. But what I was thinking is rook a7, he goes bishop f6.
Yeah.
Let's say rook a6. I don't know what else, and then bishop d4.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see any real winning chances here.
Flag him.
Flag him.
I don't know. We were saying like
Yeah.
psychologically, the fact that he was trying to bail out means that you should push for a win. I don't know. You would know better than all of us, obviously.
I assumed he would spot this. Maybe I should have tried. But yeah, here I didn't see how to play for a win
Yeah.
because he's going to double behind the a pawn, double on the second rank.
Yeah,
Maybe
well, what we were discussing was that when you get to the point where you are going for the draw, you're never really looking at a win again. So then you, with the white pieces, since he
so
thinks that have like potentially a no
here, I
risk
mean,
way to push.
I was a little worried about rook d2 here. A6, rook
What
c2.
was like here, a6, d2, or do you mean here?
Sorry, in that rook endgame. Yeah, like bishop d4 takes.
Yeah.
King h7, rook a1, rook d2.
Rook A1.
Yeah. Oh, rook
Because if I
A1.
push a6, yeah, he can get behind the pawn, and then I didn't really see what I'm doing there.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
Engine says it's completely drawn.
Yeah, I mean, engine
So
says
it's
everything is
just
drawn.
yeah.
So.
It's up to you if you want to. I mean,
but
Yeah, I
you
mean, this is
correctly
rook
analyzed
B.
the
well,
position.
I was just a
Yeah.
little bit afraid. Like rook a1, he goes rook down to the second rank, a6, other rook comes down,
This looks scary. And then you have to
and
go back, maybe. You push.
yeah, I mean, might be one of those cases where both sides have to make a draw because I have an a pawn and he has two rooks on the seventh rank. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't feel like putting my nervous system through this. to be
Yeah,
honest.
no, that's fair.
Fair.
And here it's losing, yeah, because
Yeah.
he goes rook a2,
Yeah, exactly.
or I get mated with some h5. But yeah, rook
No,
a2 here.
that's definitely
So
rook.
yeah, exactly my fear.
Um, yeah. Since the engine says you have a small edge, what does he say? He says the rook g1 first before taking. To stop bishop d4.
So bishop d4, and then what? Rook b1,
Bishop f6, rook d1.
bishop f6, rook d1.
And then you stop
Ah,
bishop d4, and then you can try to push for more. But
okay.
then after rook a3, rook a4, I don't understand where the winning chances are.
This I would definitely play because okay, I take on a6, I go rook a8 because I have this bishop that defends everything, and maybe I can go rook d7 somewhere. And I mean, it's definitely more pleasant for white. So yeah, for sure, I
Oh,
would at
for
least.
sure. Yeah, that it would
Yeah.
definitely be more pleasant. But after the rook stacked on a3 and a4, I didn't see any real winning chances there.
But I give check, and or maybe rook d7 first.
Yeah, I thought rook d7 trying to go. Yeah, rook a7 trying to go rook d7 as well. But even if yeah, I mean, you can push, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought
okay. I
you
mean,
can never really
Comte
push
says it's a
here,
draw.
so yeah.
It's probably a draw, but here, okay, I would play this because I feel like
Yeah, it's for
feels just
sure
a
the best
little more
option.
pleasant for white.
That's right.
But yeah, I didn't see rook d1. That's nice. It's very clever.
Yeah, rook d1 is really nice. Hard to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, not reasonably okay with the game. I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, probably I missed some stuff, but
Yeah.
too much. And he played well.
Yeah.
Clearly a strong player. I think he beat an IM or something in a previous round. So
I believe he
not so
lost to
easy.
the IM. No. But okay, he has been like 22-30 FIDE, so he's definitely stronger than his rating shows.
Yeah, definitely. And okay, the dude, I saw his games. He plays a lot in China. He has to face these like 17, 1800s that are like much stronger. So they're probably keeping his
Yeah.
rating down. This is
Most
how it
definitely.
goes.
Yeah.
I saw so many games in the database. He's like drawing with like 1700, and I look at the game. It's quite high level. Both players are like
That's
master
correct.
strength.
Rachel, didn't you like go to Indonesia once for a tournament?
No,
Uh,
I've never played there.
No,
Oh,
no,
Rachel did.
no,
Yes.
Rachel.
Yes.
I lived in Singapore, yeah, so I
Or
played
Singapore. Yeah.
you never wanna if you wanna like lose 100 elo, go to Asia and play a
Yeah,
FIDE tournament.
exactly.
Everyone's so underrated. I think because there's like not as many tournaments or something. I don't know, but everyone's so underrated in Asia. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Do
If
not
you had a
recommend.
bad experience at Kostya, that's why I was bringing it up. They are so
Yeah.
underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Should we raid Sunway
Yeah.
Chess? Do you have any
Yes.
other
So.
thoughts, Kostya?
No, that would be great. Thank you guys so much for covering. I really
course.
It's a lot of
appreciate.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's fun when people are rooting and watching you play.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad it was an entertaining game, at least, instructive.
Yeah. No, it
thematic.
really was.
Very,
Lots
very
of
much.
stuff to look
Yeah,
at. Yeah.
Oh, here, Kostya, right on the stream,
Mm-hmm.
On Discord.
on Discord,
Or
yeah. It's
Wait.
we looked at a lot. Let's say that.
Mm-hmm.
It
can you
was
see
very
all the
entertaining.
lines?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me open Discord.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I see. Yeah, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Lots of
Wow, guys,
lines.
look, that's
We
what our
looked
like
at stuff.
candidates coverage looks like when we're going through all the games. Amazing.
Exactly.
You should download that, save that.
I'll send it to you actually. You can go through
Yeah.
everything we went through, and we're gonna compare who went through more.
Wow, so
You
many
during the
lines.
game or us during the analysis. Yeah. I'll send it to you after the stream.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Very.
Um,
You have a rest day
already.
now, right?
One more round tomorrow, and then rest day
Oh, one
after
more
that.
round. Okay. Awesome.
Awesome.
Well then,
So,
see ya tomorrow then for the game.
alrighty, guys. Yeah, thank
Have a good
you.
one.
Talk to you both
All right.
later.
See
See
ya.
ya.
Take care, all. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. All right. Thanks, Sam, for commentating
Yeah, for
with
sure. Thank you
me.
for joining.
Um,
Yeah. And helping
I'm
me with all the problems.
no worries. It's a lot to lots of tech stuff.
Yeah, first round is
Um,
always tough.
yeah. All right. Let's raid Sunway chess. Does that sound good?
How do I rate if I'm not
Okay.
logged into Twitch? Though?
I can do it. I can do it.
Oh,
He
okay.
modded my account, so I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah, me too.
send the raid over.
Use it.
I think I can
Awesome.
send the raid. I'm not actually sure. Hold on. Can I send the raid from Coast? Maybe?
I mean, it should be one stream, right? Because we
Hold
stream
on.
together through Reach.
No, you have to raid it separately. I don't know if it's possible to raid actually. Hold on. Sunway Chess EN. All right, I'm gonna raid from my account. Bye guys. I don't think I can raid from Kostya's,
Maybe I can.
unfortunately.
Can you rate through Restream? If I log into Restream.
No, you can't raid through Restream, unfortunately.
Then I just have to end the
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
everyone in the Chess Dojo chat, just go there manually.
Yeah. You can maybe, or I can shout him out actually.
Yeah.
Sunway
And
Chess
then you guys
EN.
just say that we rated them manually.
There you go. Yes.